Welcome, my little couch potatoes, to the comfiest courtroom on the internet. I'm your host, Llama, and it's time for dramatic testimony, overruled objections, and absolutely unqualified opinions. So grab your snuggiest blanket, some delicious snacks, and get ready to watch court with your internet besties. This is Couch Court with Llama.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. We're here. We're ready. Be prepared for all the snark today, because I'm sure there's going to be a lot. I straightened my hair for this in this humidity. You should have seen how big it was. It'll get bigger throughout the day. You guys will see. You'll see. You'll see.
What is it, like one of those? What is the sponge, like dinosaur sponges when you had as a kid that you put in water and it just like expands
bigger?
Like,
yeah, that's my hair. That's my hair. Well, hello, text packet. Hello, everybody coming in. Claim your seat on the couch. Also, remember to hit that like button so it lets everybody know that we're live and that they should totally watch us because we're a fun time. I'm not being biased. That's what y'all said in the comments. So, also, if you're not subscribed, subscribe.
We're a fun time.
We're a fun time.
We're a good time.
We're good time. We're good time girls.
that was on the bathroom wall.
It was on a bathroom wall. Well, I went to the bathroom at a Dutch Sands. It was written on the wall. Llama and Buffy are the best. That's what real fans do. No. Also, make sure you hit the notification bell so you never miss when we go live or drop an episode. But let's say good morning to all of our friends, text packets, and Dan Montana. Good morning to you. Hope you guys are doing well. And there's text packet singing. I forgot I meant to mention that. Angie, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Half-ass fashion. Good morning, Ville Marie. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Literally me, half-ass fashion.
But I have to remember to keep part of my hair back because otherwise it looks like I'm not wearing a shirt and that is awkward. So I'm just going to do that so people know I'm not just sitting here naked or something.
You might bring in it's the bride for the subscribe, y'all. Llama is naked.
No, don't start that.
Well, it's on the bathroom wall anyway.
Oh, that's true. Those good time girls. Hello, Bruce. Ahoy, good sir. Hope you're doing well.
Good morning.
Happy to see all of you here. So Tuesday, we finished reading the ADRE complaint, which was eye-opening, awkward, cringy, all of the things.
I need to laugh. Not in the fun kind.
Not what?
Not the fun kind.
Oh, yeah. No, not in the fun way. No, I mean, we did have a lot of fun, but at other people's expense. But it also just showed how persistent and diabolical Laura Owens is capable of being. I mean, she would not take no for an answer. She then threatens his job. She then says, well, I'm pregnant with your babies. And he's like, the fuck you are? What? And then she's, taking him to court. And then when he won't talk to her, she files this complaint to take his job. It's crazy. We already knew it was crazy, but yikes. Reading all of that was a trip. I'll tell you what, you could be naked from the waist down. I might, because I put on really warm sweatpants today. It was a mistake.
Wait, we're supposed to wear pants?
Oh, well, you don't have to. It's fine. It's good. It's no pants Thursday.
It's pants optional.
Good morning, Lady in Gray. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Oh, this actually popped up on your YouTube feed. It never happens. Yay! I love that for you, Ajad. I love that. Well, today we're going to listen to a lot of, also, I'm sorry, I forgot what else we talked about in the last episode. So she also asked the court to seal all of her records in her and Clayton's paternity case because it was about to be made public by the media, by her. She's the one that goes to the media about this, and it was denied. They didn't grant her that. They're like, girl, that's not a good enough reason at all. And then she made her infamous, I am the anonymous woman Medium blog post, and then posted it on Reddit, which was a stupid idea. But that's okay. I love all of her stupid ideas because it gives us something to talk about. So
right?
It's the gift that keeps on giving. And so that's where we left off Tuesday. Now, today, we're going to listen to a lot of Laura's ridiculous calls to the police. Yes, over harassment, which is ironic, from the internet. Clayton and Greg. And these are who she's accusing. I'm not saying they are harassing her. This is who she's going to complain and say, yeah, they're doing it. And then also whoever else she can complain about. And then Clayton is going to file his injunction against harassment. Use words, Llama. Against Laura. So then Laura's going to file an OOP in retaliation. Let's be honest here. And we'll listen to our hearing about that. We get more blog posts from Laura and the appearance of the infamous Chase J. Jones, which Buffy doesn't know who that is, and I do. It's wild. And then if we have time, I don't know if we will, because it's a lot that we have to get through today. We might get into Clayton's injunction hearing against Laura. We'll see. If not, we'll be in hearings for the next 2 days on our show. So we've got a lot to go through. And everything that we talk about today is going to be like within a few weeks or a month.
Oh,
like
wow.
a very short period of time that all of that, like it's just constant chaos. So that is what we'll be going into today. But first, let's talk about some comments that were left on our videos. Not very many today because we got a lot to get into. But I wanted to showcase these. Echard 420, nice name. I know you're in the chat. Hello. Said that if I receive a novel from a simple hookup, which, oh my gosh, such novels, I would have ran so fast. Most of those text messages happened within 5 days. Like, oh my gosh. Clayton is a much nicer human being than I am. I'll tell you what. I would have lost my shit on her. She probably would have gotten an injunction against harassment or something.
Well, she'd have just filed one on you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true. That probably would have happened too. But I would not have been as patient and kind as he was. Though he was very straightforward. And it just goes to show, when people are like, I tell the truth. I'm a very straightforward person. And really, they're just a bitch. And they hide behind that. And you're like, but you're not. You just say mean things by being truthful, But no, there is a way to be truthful and honest without being a dick. And I will say Clayton was pretty good at doing that. So props to you, Clayton, because I sure as hell wouldn't have been able to.
It's called tact.
I know. Actually, I'm pretty good at it, but in my mind says very different things than what I actually said to people.
My face says very different things than what I actually say to people.
Same. Hello, Wallace Judo. Hello. I missed her blog post. I know. They're wild. I only read the anonymous woman one, and the next one we're going to read. I mean, I have all the others too to read, but I haven't read them. But oh man, if they're anything like her texts.
She doesn't write blog posts anymore?
No.
Like she's like somebody, like a lawyer actually told her to stop and she listened?
I don't know. I don't know if that's what went down, but no, she doesn't put them on.
Or she just realized she's not good at it.
But she does have her own website now.
I remember
Justice for Laura
sending that to me.
Which has some articles on them that are posted by Laura Owens volunteers. Oh. Let's be honest. Are there really any volunteers? I don't think so.
Those are her stock accounts.
Right? They're actually just her stuffed animals. She's like, this one, you see this. Allegedly, of course, yes. And then there was another comment from Dr. Jude A.E. Mason, MD. We got a doctor in the house. I love that. Who lets us know that, because we had questions about Plan B, because we're like, we don't know. We never tried it. We don't know. And she said that Plan B prevents you from ever getting pregnant by delaying ovulation. And it isn't effective if ovulation already occurred. But you don't get any cramping or bleeding like you would during the medical abortion pill once conception has already occurred. So it's not like when she was like, Greg, I need you to be with me. Because yeah, you do. It's a horrible experience from what I've witnessed people go through. But she didn't really need Clayton to take the pill with her. Remember in there, she's like, just come be with me while I take this Plan B pill. It's my last day. It's like, girl,
I
you
need
don't
you to
need
hold my hand.
anybody. Ugh. And then our last comment that we'll do today is from Kelly R. Cross, aka Tonsil Twins. She's got her name back. She got her name back. Also, I thank you for not changing your picture. So now I know who that's associated to. I appreciate that. Now I remember. Now you can change your picture. I give you permission, Kelly. She says, I hope you read my comment on your next live. No pressure. But if you don't, I'm going to mass report all your videos and spread horrible rumors about Buffy. But you guys are amazing. So try reading my comment. If you can, though, no pressure. And then Buffy wants to know what the rumors are, and I do too. So
I do too. Like, I really do.
Rumors about Buffy in the chat, in the comments, please and thank you.
Yeah. The wilder, the better.
Yes. I love fake rumors. So, so thank you all for leaving comments. Replay crew, we appreciate you so much. We look at your comments after the show because your voice is still important, even when we're not live anymore. So again, thank you for that. We really appreciate it.
Savage. Everybody but you leave comments.
He's like, oh, talk about novels.
He was like,
Here
challenge accepted. I have been waiting for this moment for all of my life.
It's my time to shine. All right. Well, let's get into, as I said, so now the internet knows about this whole paternity scandal because she went public with it, with the tabloids, even though she was like, I want to be anonymous. But she put like all these, it's very easy to see who she is because anybody can see public records, which I don't know if she had to have known that because she wanted it sealed, but like, you're not entitled to any privacy when you're in court for very good reason. Because the public has a right to know. It's for transparency purposes. And they usually don't seal records unless like murder, they will. Sometimes
it will have effects on the case. I think they worry about that.
Yes. Like if they think another person's involved, they'll seal everything. So that way, if they do catch somebody, they can investigate them better because they won't have the details that the public does. They do usually seal stuff when it's about kids for obvious reasons, and I'm fine with that. They don't need their future lives ruined because some other assholes ruined it for them. But this is not one of those things where a seal is going to go through ever. That's not how it works. But I don't want people to harass me. So anyway, it backfires in her face. Some people do believe, hi, Teresia. Some people do believe her right away. And it's like, that Clayton, I knew he was a scumbag. He was trash, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, oh, because I went back and like read all the comments on Reddit because of course I did. And then other people, there was another group.
Still there?
Yeah. I'll send you the link to the old one.
I would love to the initial reactions. That's funny.
Yeah, it was it was eye-opening because I was like, what was it like during this time? Because I am upset we missed being part of the zeitgeist for this, but that's okay. That's okay. What a time to be alive, though. And then there was like another group of people on it that was just like, you're gross. He's gross. This doesn't need to be public information. Why are you doing this? Think about the children. All right. At the time, nobody knows. None of the public knows about anything in the court record papers. They don't know anything about the story, right? So this is just their first impression. So the second group is like, you suck. Everybody's the asshole is basically their stance. And then there was the third group that I wouldn't call them Clayton stans because it was in the Bachelor Nation subreddit, I think, and Clayton was not a very positive bachelor to them. I don't know. I don't know how any of that works. But some of them specifically was like, I'm not a stan of Clayton, but no, they were like, this story doesn't make any sense. And then in her post to the Reddit where she posts her, I'm the anonymous woman with the link. She also posts a link to a Dropbox that has a bunch of fucking shit in it. Like ultrasounds, like all sorts of stuff that she thought was going to make the internet love her. And some of them were like, girl, first of all, your story doesn't make any sense. That's not how it works. And then Reddit does what Reddit does. And it starts comparing things and digging into things because that's how it goes. And some
put it
people
out
start calling her
there.
out. Yeah. They're like, your story doesn't even make any sense. Why would you? Why? It's crazy. So it's very interesting of what the initial conversation was when this broke. It's kind of all over the place, but very quickly, within a few days, everyone's like, we don't believe you. Like completely turns their back on her very, very quickly. Because again, it's pretty obvious she doesn't understand the stuff that she lies about.
Right.
All right. At all. So first we're going to listen to Laura's first call to the police. This takes place on September 22nd, 2023, which is the day that she drops her I Am the Anonymous Woman Medium blog. Figure, right? The dates are very important because you'll see that Laura calls the police or whatever when something's about to go down in court or vice versa. It's all strategically planned. It's very obvious that that's what's going on. So this is, it'd be nice if you shared it, Llama. Oh my gosh. There we
Share
go.
with the class.
First day. So here's her first call. It's about 3 minutes and 10 seconds long. I will warn everyone who's wearing earbuds. They do beep out important information, as they should, and that's fine. But just to let you know, it's going to be loud and annoying. So you all have been warned. You might want to turn down the volume a little bit as we listen to the police department ones. Okay, let's see what Laura has to say.
Sept Police, this is Tracy.
Hi, my name is Laura Owens. I am out of town right now. I'm out of Arizona, but I'm trying to get an emergency injunction against harassment against my ex, who is celebrity and is very publicly posting for people to look at my cases, our current case, and look up my cases. I have 2 other restraining orders against the same man.
How dare they?
And I am just desperately trying to stop it, to stop him from continuing to post because it's getting picked up by like People Magazine and Us Weekly.
Okay.
I'm not in town. I don't know what to do.
Did you already do an order of protection through AZ Point?
I did, yes.
Okay. And was it served? Are you reporting like violations of it?
No, all I did was I filled out the form, and then I've been trying to call the courts to see if I could, do like a telephonic appearance, but I just can't get in touch with anybody at the courts.
Right.
And since it's like an emergency because he's actively posting this, that's why I thought I would call you guys to figure out what to do.
I can have an officer contact you. What's your address here in Scottsdale?
My address in Scottsdale is...
There's the beep. Sorry, guys.
In Scottsdale.
Okay. And what's the phone number that an officer
Right,
can call you back on?
Sorry. La, 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 I'll try to sing over it. There we
What's
go.
your ex's name?
His name is Clayton. Clayton. And his last name is Echard, Echard.
He's an
Not
ex.
your ex. Not your ex, though, boo.
Ex-realtor.
Chard.
Yeah, exactly. And I have tried to resolve this with him, and he won't take this post down, and he's trying to get like his hundreds of thousands of followers to, like troll me and everything. So,
okay. All right. I will let the officer police say no. They'll be contacting you over the phone to start the report since you're out of state. So if you can answer all calls until you hear from them, including blocked or restricted.
Okay, and are they able to do the order of protection then, or
well, the order of protection is issued by the court.
Girl,
so
you know
the
this.
Order is issued by the court. We can't service anything. It would have to be in Scottsdale.
How many have you had?
Exactly.
If he lives in a different city, then he would get served by the local police department there.
Okay. He is in Scottsdale. So should I contact the court then to see if I can do like a telephonic? Do you know?
Okay, I need to answer 911. I'll be right back.
Like, I have to answer somebody with real problems.
People are dying, Kim.
Right. Also, I forgot to say that we will be listening to all of the phone calls and hearings from the channel Schnitzel Ninja. She's pretty awesome. We lurk in the background and watch her stuff. Who has all of the recordings for the police calls, the hearings, all of that. So please go over to Schnitzel Ninja and give her a subscribe and follow her. And then you can go listen to them again if you want to without us talking over. I know not everybody likes it, and that's fine, but that's what we do. So if you don't want to hear our voices and just want to listen to it, Schnitzel Ninja has your back. So that's where you can go find them there. I love how she's like, he's going to get us hundreds of thousands of followers to attack me. When she was like, I'm going to the press. She literally says in her article, I'm making this public so he'll step up and be, a dad or whatever.
Well, that's what I found funny. She's like, he's trying to get his hundreds of thousands of followers to troll me. I'm like, ma'am, didn't you do a blog post or something?
Yes.
What were you trying to do?
Exactly. You were literally trying to ruin his reputation and get the internet on your side. Don't be stupid, Laura. All right, we can all see it. And then she's like, I don't know anything about filing a restraining order.
Don't be stupid.
Like, you have 18 of them. Like, come on.
She knows how they work. She's just being,
Right. I just want him to take the post down. Bruce says, asking Laura for clinical proof of pregnancy, paternity, and or miscarriage is not trolling. But it's not supposed to be like this, Bruce. This isn't how it's supposed to go.
Well, if you ask questions, you're trolling.
Ma'am, this is a Wendy's. I don't know. I love that at the ending. I got to answer a 911 call, lady.
I know. It's like, people are dying. I need to answer this.
And you're complaining that the internet is mean? Have you used the internet?
First day. First day.
Right? First time. So she thinks that's a good reason to call the police. And so they do send an officer out to talk to her or contact her in some way, shape, or form. So let's read the police report. Oh, I'm gonna have to go out and come back in next time I want to do audio for some stupid reason.
Oh,
I know. It just gave me that little thing then. I was like, oh, you need your audio.
You jinxed it this morning. You were like, I hope that doesn't mean something.
I know. I know.
Got the notification.
Every time. So this is the follow-up to that specific phone call.
So they sent somebody out?
Yeah, or called her. I don't know which one it was. Officer Vincent Johnson. I'm curious. I haven't really looked, but if it's ever the same officers responding to these calls, I don't know. But I can only imagine getting this and being like, oh, I'm going to call about this. This is weird.
Oh, I feel like I would be the officer who's like, oh, I'll go.
Right, true. Like, this is way easier than anything else.
No, I just want to be, I'm just nosy. I just want to know, like, I'm the nosy person. Like, I just want to know. Like, oh, yeah, tell me, what did he do? What did you say? What happened?
Right. Don says, I think that Laura confuses the Justice for Clayton subreddit with the Am I the Asshole subreddit. And the answer is yes. She is the asshole.
I love Am I the Asshole?
Yeah. She should have posted it there. They all would have been like, yeah, you're an asshole. What's that one song by Dennis Leary? Oh, yeah. You're an asshole. You're an ass. I love that song. I can't sing, so I'm not going to do that. I'm not as talented as Laura.
Stop you though.
I'm not a singer like she is. Anyway, so this officer meets up with her, calls her, whatever. And he says that on the listed date and time, Laura Owens called to report a harassment against a former one-night stand. I like how they don't say ex. A former one-night stand named Clayton Echard. She said he was on ABC's The Bachelor reality TV show, and he has a lot of followers on Instagram. She said she is involved in a civil matter with him where he is going to take a paternity test to figure out whether her unborn twins are his. I can't imagine what this cop thought when he was writing this up. Like,
I'm telling you, I would have been like, I want to go every time you get a phone call. I need to know more.
right? He has posted on social media that Laura has done this to other men before and that what she is claiming is not true. She said, since he has so many followers, people will believe him. And she feels this is harassment. She feels that way.
Is that how that works?
She feels it. I explained to her that this does not meet the threshold of anything criminal in nature, and that if she has a complaint, to contact a civil attorney to decide how to proceed. She asked that I document this incident, and I explained that I would. She also requested I call Clayton and provided his phone number and asked him to leave her alone. I called Clayton and spoke with him on the phone. He told me that Laura is in no danger from him, and that he will try to avoid her at all costs. He believes she has tried to extort men in the past who she claims she was pregnant by, and he feels this harassment will never end. I told him I was not calling him because of a police matter, but literally as a courtesy to Laura. He told me not to worry and that he would not contact Laura for any reason. This is a civil matter. So they're just like,
yeah.
But we're not doing anything.
This sounds a lot like the Laura Mathias thing with the phone calls, and the cop would get on the phone and like, don't talk to her. Like, I'm doing it as a courtesy, but like, not because you're in trouble. And it was just like, see, that's the cop I would be. I'd be like, I'll go talk to him. I need to get all the tea. I'm so bad. Like, I want to know.
Montana says she felt like she was having a boy and a girl. She has the gift. Clearly she does. She has very strong feelings.
Well, she has a 50-50 shot.
Right? Oh, wow. Could you imagine calling the police? The internet was mean to me. I would have called them last week for us. And like, some lady on the internet said we were so loud and ridiculously hard to listen to. Tell her to stop. Just kidding. We don't care. We don't care about that lady. Next on our list. Okay, so after this phone call or whatever, right? Because she's accusing him on the internet of never wanting to take a paternity test. That she's tried. Remember, it was in her anonymous blog, I believe. Where she was like, he won't take one, and I paid for one, and he didn't show up, which wasn't really how that all went down because she canceled it.
Paid for it
days in advance.
Yeah.
And she was like, and I paid for it, and I got my money back. Blah, 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 blah. So, I don't have it because I don't have social media. I don't even know if it's still up, but apparently, Clayton then takes a picture, like a screenshot of him paying for the paternity test. And when he has to go in and do it, right? And he's like, boom, I had to go in one day. She has to go in. Like, he has to go in on the 26th. She goes in on the 2nd. I don't know why they couldn't be the same day, but whatever. I don't know. I'm not a paternity test taker doctor. So on September 26th, so 4 days after that call, Clayton takes his part of the paternity test. And they mail these in to a facility in Maryland. I don't know. Oh, it's because they're having twins. That's why it's weird and complicated. I guess. I don't know. But so they got to wait for stuff. It's not very, immediate or whatever. And so then he takes the paternity test. He sends in his swab. The same day he does that, he files his injunction against harassment against Laura, which I love the timing of all of these shenanigans back and forth. It's like, oh, really? Boom. I'm going to issue a thing against you. I shook my magic 8-ball and asked if it was twins, and it said, reply is hazy. There are no damn babies. Quit bugging me. I love that. Bill says the difference in her voice when she tries to manipulate the police and when they are executing a search warrant. I have not watched the search warrant videos, so I'm so stoked about that. But no, she has her different voices for things. It's hilarious. I guess we all do, but not like that though. I'm just an innocent little sweet special.
Oh, I do. You don't have a different voice? I have the voice when I'm talking, like as a manager. I have the voice when I'm talking to the teachers. I have all the voices.
You have all the voices. Well, I guess that's true.
They're all in my head.
All right. So Clayton files this. Well, it's issued or filed on October 11th, but that's not when he actually filled it out, I think. Because it's supposed to, where's my timeline? Oh, things get all wonky. Yeah, it's supposed to be September 26th. Maybe I leave it wrong. Anyway, it doesn't matter. He files an injunction against her. It doesn't really say a whole lot on it. This is like a whole list of the actual injunction. Okay, it was filed on 9/26. This is just additional stuff that was added to it. Excuse me. Okay, so they have to appear. Oh, Laura gets a new attorney? Yes, for this.
For like 5 minutes?
For Echard v. Owens, for his injunction against her for harassment. So she gets a new lawyer, Joshua A. Lopez.
So what happened to the other guy?
Well, that's for a different case. Kyle.
Oh, right. That was
Kyle's for Greg. I know. This is where it gets so
your lawyer can't handle more than one?
I don't know. Can they do that? I don't know.
I mean, I don't think most people have like 3 separate attorneys on retainer. Usually have one attorney and they just handle all your stuff.
Right? I would think so, but I don't know. Bruce says today's podcast. Oh, yeah, because it is Love Trap Day, isn't it? Love Trap Day. So today's Love Trap podcast was interesting. And then it reminded me how DSG convinced himself Laura wasn't like Fatal Attraction. His argument was basically, why would anybody do that? Yeah. Why would
DSG?
Who is DSG?
Yeah.
Isn't that Gingras? I think it's Gingras.
What's the S?
David Scott? I don't know. Somebody let us know.
Y'all are using acronyms like we're professionals.
Right. That's true. We're not professionals. Oh, you haven't listened to it yet because you were in court and ran back to listen to the live. Oh, look at you.
Aww.
You're great. Yeah, I think it's Gingras is what it stands for. Anyway, so Laura gets an attorney for this. Clayton does not have an attorney for this. At all. He's just going to do this himself, which is not a good idea, but he is our sweet summer child, and he doesn't know that just because you're innocent and you have the truth on your side, it doesn't really mean shit when you go to court because you got to play by certain rules, and that's all they really care about. So unfortunately, it's a hard lesson a lot of people have to learn because you don't think that's how the system works, but it absolutely is how the system works. So they're scheduled a conference thing. Anyway, this is where he fills it out. This is what I wanted us to read, really. So he describes their relationship as a hookup one time, not an ex, unlike Laura. Oh, the stupid Gingras. See, I was right. Ha ha! Huzzah! I love that.
The stupid Gingras. I will never say it right.
That's okay. I don't think anybody cares except for him. Based what I see in the Justice for Clayton subreddit. They're savage over there in like the best way. I'm just sitting there just like laughing. Like, I don't even know what to say. You guys are just nailing it. I woke up and there was like hundreds of messages. And I was like, oh my goodness, I have time. I'll have to read them all later because I was like, anyway, so he says that on May 20th, 2023, he doesn't have the best handwriting. He said a hookup occurred. Laura claims she became pregnant from it. Sexual intercourse never occurred. Laura has not shown proof of a viable pregnancy. If I recall, I do think it was in Was it in Love Trapped? I think so. Where he did say a lawyer like helped him fill this out. But he wasn't like maybe it was like a friend or, somebody helped him, if I remember right. Maybe not. Maybe that was for the paternity one.
I have no idea.
I don't know. Now, Laura has sent over 100 emails despite being blocked. Also has texted me from at least 7 different phone numbers. Every time I block one, she creates a new number like she's head of Hydra.
She's got like Google Voice going or something, like
Right.
Google Voice numbers.
You cut the head off one, 2 more appear. But yet she's the one calling the cops about harassment from the internet. Like, okay. He also goes on to say, is currently defaming me online, despite her repeated pattern of behavior, accusing men of getting her pregnant. I am the 3rd person she has accused. Yeah.
Okay, so by now he knows about like the other two.
Yeah. So I think Chad will help us out here since we're little newbies, but I think that they find out about Greg like real quick as soon as this goes public. And I think it's Greg's wife. Don't remember her name, but I think it's her who like reached out to Clayton and was like, yo, we're actually in court about this shit. So somehow they find out about each other very, very quickly once it goes public.
Yeah, see, I wasn't sure about that. I really wasn't sure about that. Because, I mean, I guess when you're telling the story, because I've listened to some of the Love Trap, but it seems like things go really fast on that one.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe it does actually go fast in real life, but I wasn't sure how fast, like, they found out, like, how long. But now that makes sense. It seems like it was pretty early. He didn't even have an attorney yet. So.
Mm-hmm. I mean, lots of stuff happens really, really fast. At least once it gets public, I should say. Okay. Just a lot of stuff goes because the public knows.
She did for her. She did that. Girl.
She did it to herself.
That was the dumbest move.
She's so dumb. Don says, I became outraged for Clayton and Greg and Mike over and over again as I listened to Love Trap, and I forgot how absolutely savage that woman is. She is wildly insane. Yeah. She is very dangerous. She is very dangerous. It may not be the kind of danger everyone's expecting, but like, yeah. It was Greg's wife, Ashley. Okay. All right. Good to know.
Mr. Buffy just keeps saying, because he listens to the podcast, I've had to stop, like I said. And he's like, that woman is sick. And I'm like, and coming from Paul, from Mr. Buffy, he's married to me. That's a high bar. So.
Wait, so he listens to Love Trap, but he doesn't listen to us?
He listens to me all Buffy. The time.
That's true. That's fair. Okay,
He's
so this is
short attention span.
This is an extension of one of the lines. He was like, I have extra stuff to say. So he says between May 20th and September 26th, 2023, the defendant, Laura, has sent over 100 plus emails despite me not responding to them. She has been blocked via email for the last 3 months. I blocked her phone number around the beginning of June, and she has contacted me from at least 5 other numbers since then. She is contacting me and threatening to sue for defamation, but as a public figure, I am the one she is defaming. Which she doesn't know how defamation works.
Wow.
At all. Like, it has to be a lie, though.
I was saying,
Laura.
Defamation means it's not true. You can only win defamation.
Yeah,
a lie.
Yeah.
And then you have to prove it's not a lie or that it is a lie. And yeah.
Oh, gosh. So here we have Laura emailing the judge, the court, as she loves to do. Because you shouldn't do that, but she does it. And so she sends this to the court on Wednesday, October 4th. So, week or so after after Clayton files this injunction, right? And she says, Your Honor, I wanted to add one more piece of information. A very popular YouTube blogger, Dave Neal, I think is who she's talking about,
Okay.
who got 33,000 plays on a since deleted post about the paternity case I filed about Clayton, just posted this video today saying that he is considering traveling from California to go to the courthouse on Monday to report. And if he didn't, he asked his followers if they want to volunteer to go. I would beg you to consider my request to appear virtually, as this truly could be an issue for my safety.
Oh, stop.
I've already retained counsel. Thank you so much for your consideration, and I, of course, respect either decision. All the best.
Oh my God. Hearings are public?
I know, the audacity for the public to come in. Like, I don't feel safe, girl.
And if you don't feel safe, they will walk you into the courthouse.
Yeah. Like, quite frankly, it's one of the safest places you can be because there's literally bailiffs and sheriffs everywhere. So, okay, first of all. And also, you said you have a lawyer. Why the fuck are you contacting the court? You've already been told once before it's inappropriate to do that in one of your other cases with Greg, when she wrote that I was assaulted and left for dead and live streamed to the dark web. Remember that she sent the judge that letter.
And now there's a sniper in the bushes outside the courthouse, apparently.
They're going to get her. They're going to get her. And by the way, I did listen to Dave's beginning of his playlist. There's like 300 and some videos. But I listened to like the first few weeks of this time period, like when it broke, to see like what was going on. And he didn't even say her real name ever. He called her Jane Doe the whole time, even though he did not have to at all. He, again, she goes and tries to fight with these guys that are pretty nice guys. And I think that's ridiculous. All right. Because first of all, he can say whatever he wants. These are public records. Crazy pants. And like, yeah, okay. And if they were being like, yeah, Laura, you're right, we support you, you wouldn't be bitching to the court about anything. Let's be honest, Laura. Let's be honest. And again, you told Clayton, I'm going to go to the Sun and Page 6 and everywhere about this story to make you be a dad. And now you're pissed that the world is watching? Doesn't make any sense. Grow up, Laura. Grow up. Now, this is what she sends to the judge before what we just read. Okay, this is the day before.
So she has sent him 2 letters?
Yes, so far.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Okay.
Which, again, if you have a lawyer, your lawyer should have said, don't fucking email the court, stupid. 1, it's inappropriate. And 2, it's all put in the public record. So
the attorney can just make a motion for a closed hearing or whatever. Like they can, that's what your attorney is paid to do, right? To like submit like, hey, we're worried about this, da 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 da. And then they can have a hearing or to have a discussion about what to do.
Right. Dave showed her way more courtesy than she deserved. That's true. That is very, very true. Again, way nicer than we are, but he did do most of it, take a lot of brunt, as I've heard and learned, because nobody else wanted to talk about this, and it was just him. And of course, we all know Laura's litigious as fuck. So I mean, listen, what's the saying go? Like, he walked so we could run, or whatever.
He walked so we could run.
I don't know how that goes. But yes. Anyway, so she says to the judge the day before, Tuesday, October 3rd, which actually was the day after she was supposed to like submit her DNA or whatever for the paternity test, right? She says, Your Honor, my name is Laura Owens. Clayton Echard, who was the bachelor, filed a retaliatory injunction against harassment against me. And we have a pre-hearing on October 9th. On September 21st, the police called Clayton because he was harassing me. That is not why they called Clayton. They did as a courtesy. And they said it was not harassment. It was not at least not a criminal harassment, but okay. On September 22nd, I filed for an order of protection against him and had a telephonic hearing. Wait a second, that's not. That wasn't on the 22nd. She files that on the 6th, I thought. Okay. No, she lies. So whatever. Let's see. But okay, never mind. Let me start that over again. This is why it doesn't make any sense to me. On September 22nd, which is when he filed his injunction, I filed for an order of protection against him and had a telephonic hearing, but hung up because I decided I didn't want him to have the repercussions that come with having an order on file. Okay, girl, you just hung up.
You hung up?
No, she didn't. She's lying. I think she's lying. He was aware of this, though, and decided to file an injunction against harassment against me on September 26th. Oh, yeah, that's when he filed it. That was the day of his paternity test, so the 26th. Oh, the 22nd is when she drops her I am the anonymous woman. I filed a paternity case against Clayton, which has become a very big deal in the media. It has been closely, it's kind of like she's bragging. It has been closely followed by People, U.S. Magazine, Page 6, The Daily Mail, Life and Style, The Sun, and many more media outlets. I was stunned when Clayton told his 273,000 followers in his story today that we have a hearing set for Monday. No.
How dare he?
Yes. Oh my gosh. That's it. Go to jail. Go straight to jail. How dare he tell the public information? But okay.
Jesus.
Since the information regarding the date and time is online, I am very concerned about his fans showing up to harass me or worse.
Well, you weren't worried about that when you dropped the blog post.
No, she wasn't concerned about his harassment or his safety or anything. I have gotten hate messages on Reddit, probably so. People get hate messages for literally everything on Reddit. Even if it's about animals, people will be like, fuck you, and then report you and say you need a mental health evaluation or something. It's the internet. It's Reddit. And she obviously knew about Reddit ahead of time and how it worked because she knew how to post on there. So I don't believe you. I've gotten hate messages on Reddit and Instagram from those who don't want to believe that Clayton is the father. And I have been told to kill myself, which is probably true. That's probably true. I'll give her that. I mean, that's what the internet says. But that's always a small group of people that say that. So you shouldn't give them any credence to that. You know? Now, at my urging, he agreed to do a prenatal paternity test today, and I am 100% sure my unborn twins are his. In addition, since this went public, my abusive ex, Gregory Gillespie, who I have an order of protection against and who I sued, reached out to Clayton and has subsequently been harassing me. I am very, very afraid that he will show up. And to say that man has a vengeance against me would be the understatement of the century. She's so ridiculous. Okay. I am requesting that I am allowed to appear via Zoom. I'm taking this more seriously than you can imagine. She's saying this to a judge. So if there is any possibility that not appearing in person will make you think otherwise, I will show up and take my chances. I am also 4 months pregnant with twins. I don't think you needed to say, you've already said that like 7 times, but sure.
Did you know she was pregnant with twins?
Did you know that, Judge? Did you know that, Your Honor? Regardless, I will have a lawyer there to appear in person. As if she's doing like a service. Like, ma'am, you have no control over the situation. Your lawyer has to be there if he assigned the case. Like, it's not like you're like, I told my lawyer he'll be there. Don't worry. He listens to me. No, he listens to the court, ma'am. All right. You're his client. He does listen to you, but he also listens to the court first and foremost. They kind of have to. I have done a TEDx speech on domestic violence, and I'm a fierce advocate and speaker on the topic.
She really does like to weaponize that, right?
She does.
She really likes to use that as her like badge. Like,
yeah, she does.
wow.
Having a senseless order against me when all I have done is contact him regarding the paternity case. We don't have lawyers, so I don't have a choice. Would quite frankly ruin my career. Okay. I completely understand your decision. Either way, no pressure. It doesn't say that, but I'm surprised she didn't say it. But appreciate your consideration of the matter. Thank you. All the best.
All the best.
You
so
wrote
does she
that to
have
the
a
judge.
does she have a lawyer or not?
Not in the paternity case yet. So she has a lawyer currently for
Okay.
She has Kyle O'Dwyer for Greg. She hired a lawyer, what was his name, Josh or something, for this injunction, but she does not have one for the paternity. And
where are you getting the funds?
Exactly.
I mean,
Wait,
you don't
so
get
you
a free lawyer for civil cases.
right. You'll get a lawyer for this, but not one for your paternity case for your own children. Make that make sense. Why would you not put money into the lawyer when it came to the sake of your children? Oh, because they don't exist. That's why. Because that's exactly what any parent would do if they had the money for a lawyer in paternity court, which she clearly does.
Mm-hmm.
God, she's the worst. She is the worst. Right? I never said it was twins, but I'm going to tell the cops and the judge and everybody, everything. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Dawn says there was a surge that kind of covered Laura's side of things, but when Clayton's side started coming out, radio silence. Go fucking figure. Of course. And then Dawn says, okay, I was stunned at the organization. Her TED speech was done, though. I don't know how I never knew that one. Love Trapped Again. Yeah, I listened to it. It's ridiculous. I thought all she had done was get pregnant by the fucking bachelor. Yeah. It was Lindy. Did we get to Lindy? Yeah, she's working through the alphabet.
The phone book. It's like we're on K.
Right?
Oh, she skipped G.
I don't even want to, I'm not even going to say on air what she could have do to fuck over these guys. I'm not even going to say it. Because off chance that she's listening, even though I'm convinced she is literally the one person that downvotes all of our videos. Because nobody ever downvotes our stuff except for these, and it's always one every time, which is fine. Go ahead, Laura. It actually only helps the channel. So thanks, babe. All the best. So, okay. So then, this is just a repeat of that same one and a picture of Clayton, I think from, saying his harassment hearing on Monday. How dare he? So this, though, is from Clayton to the court, Wednesday, October 4th. I don't understand why he's messaging the court, but okay. Oh, I do. He's asking for an expedited thing here. So, hey, Clayton, you want to read Clayton?
Sure.
Okay. Do you need to make it bigger or?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Hello. I am writing this email in hopes of being able to deny the defendant's motion to appear virtually for the upcoming order hearing on October 9th, 2023 at 3 p.m. in courtroom 5. I would like the defendant to appear in person as I believe she is fabricating a story about her being pregnant with my twins. Currently, we have another court case open to establish a parenting plan. The court case number is a bunch of numbers. Herein lies the problem. However, a parenting plan is not possible to fill out when there are no living children to write up a plan for. As ridiculous as this may sound, I believe that the defendant is not pregnant at all. She has never provided me with a sonogram and report to prove a viable pregnancy, and also will not let me speak to any of the doctors that have allegedly administered ultrasounds to her. Trying to get medical documentation has been a battle I've been fighting for 5 months now. Last Thursday, we met for a court mediary. for an early resolution conference. And during that meeting, the mediator suggested that the defendant, Laura, call the office while we sat and I don't know if I got that right or not. But the mediator suggested that the defendant call the office while we sat and listened. That administered office that administered the ultrasound. Oh my God, that's so hard to read. And proved that they, in fact, did have an ultrasound and record on file. The defendant stated she did not feel comfortable doing so and ultimately rejected the request. Please confirm with the mediator, if you'd like to, that this indeed did happen. I believe she rejected the phone call idea, because she is lying and having ever done an ultrasound that proves she's pregnant with twins. You may be hesitant to believe what I'm saying, and rightfully you should. This is not a normal situation, but to back up my claims, you don't have to look any further than the other active court case she is currently in as well. Case number blah, blah, blah is a publicly accessible case, and I have read all of the documents within. Essentially, it is nearly identical case to what I'm dealing with. The woman claims she became pregnant with twins after one night of sexual intercourse. This is where my case differs, as we did not have sexual intercourse. She just performed oral sex on me one night, which is why you can imagine I am so skeptical about her being pregnant. The man in that case denied her claims and stated he never saw viable proof of a pregnancy. He did, however, see an ultrasound, but he was able to prove that she pulled it off of Google and changed the patient information to her information. Those ultrasound images are shown in the court documents. I am telling you all of this because you need to understand that this individual is crazy. I put that in there. I am filing this IAH against, has shown she partakes in repeated patterns of behavior and is dangerous in that manner.
There you go, my clip for you.
I believe that she asked to show up virtually instead of in person because she doesn't have a pregnant belly to show. And at 24 weeks with twins, you absolutely
are so showing.
Very large.
Especially when you're a tiny person. So
you would think. Okay. But beyond that, her mom, is involved as well in the whole ordeal. And I believe her mom, every time, will be with her on the call on Monday. I want this individual to be in person so that she cannot have anyone else helping her out with her story. Also, she needs to answer to the court face to face, as she has navigated through the court system for years now and has become confident she can manipulate it as she pleases. I'm not sure what her reasoning was for why she wanted a virtual meeting instead, but I can tell you that she is in no danger by being around me. If you are willing, I would ask that you reverse your decision to make this protective order hearing virtual and return it to an in-person meeting. I am happy to answer any follow-up questions you may have, as I understand this is all is a lot. You can reach me through this email or at my cell. All the best, Clayton. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you.
Poor guy, man, just being like, listen, I know this sounds crazy. All right.
Because it is.
It is. It very much is. I don't know what happened. Why did I go to Scottsdale?
I guess we're going to Scottsdale.
Oh, shit. I don't know. That's fine. It was the end of it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Now I got to go out and come back in so I can play the audio. So you just read chat. I'll be right back in 2 minutes. Not 1 minute. Fast.
Wait, what happened? I'm lost.
I had to, in order for me to play the audio, I had to go out and come back in because I got that thing that was like, you can't play audio for some stupid reason.
You're complicated this morning. I got it.
I know. I got it around here. All right, I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, that was the question that I actually had earlier. Lainey says, so at this point, Clayton was aware that she'd done this same game before. He said that in this letter. Yes, because I had that question before. Apparently, at that point is when he already found out from the rest of, I don't know, from what Greg's wife, that this was going on, or girlfriend or wife, significant other, that this had already happened before. And she's back. She was like, Buffy needs to stop talking. She's chasing everybody away.
Not true. Never. Never. Oh, that was quick. Like a cat. Like a mongoose. Oh gosh, she's so crazy. But no, he raises a really good point that the reason he thinks that, because I was just like, she's just a fucking coward is all it is. But no, that's true. She would be, in her second trimester of twins. You're going to be looking big, girl. So, okay.
I was looking big with just one baby.
Now, some people aren't, but she also weighed like 110 pounds or something, maybe less than that at this time. So she is definitely, you are definitely going to know she's pregnant with twins. So, okay. So next on September 27th, my birthday, in case anybody was wondering, mark it on your calendars. I'm just kidding. You don't have to do that. So this time, Laura is calling the cops on Greg for violating a PPO. Again, remember, you might want to turn the volume down. This can be loud, and there usually can be beeps to block out information. So you've been warned.
We're dragging Greg into this for no reason.
Yes.
Simply because she found out that Clayton knows about Greg. So we just got to be like, oh, okay.
Right.
Now I'm targeting both of you at the same time. And I'm, okay.
She can't have them conspiring together.
Oh, no, they're talking to each other. That's a problem.
Right? Like, oh no, my lies are falling apart. All right, let's listen to this phone call. It's not very long. It's 3 minutes and 44 seconds.
Hi, I was wondering if I could report a violation of an order of protection. It's not an emergency.
Okay. At what location?
It's actually been an online, like an online harassment thing.
Okay. And what's your address here in Scottsdale?
Oh. And I had talked to Officer, is it Vince Johnson? I think I have the right name. I've been talking to him before, and wondered if I could possibly talk to him.
Okay. What is the other person's name with the order of protection?
Yeah, it's Greg Gillespie.
Okay. And can you spell that last name for me?
Oh, I should like these videos.
Oh, yeah.
Amy's
Gillespie.
Okay. And what's his date of birth?
Man, I have to double check that. Let me see if I can get what it is.
Right. Yes, the judge, Lainey. That's who the letter was to, is the judge.
Would that be on, I guess it would be on the order, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
Is she high?
If she was, she'd be a lot chiller, I would think. Yes, the judge for the injunction against harassment hearing. Yes, Lainey. Also, while we're waiting, Schnitzel Ninja has all these. If you want to listen to it without
I'm so sorry, 1 second. I know where I have it saved.
Go subscribe.
Here.
Give her love. What? I'm confused, Minnie. What do you mean? Like 2 months before this? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, I'm what you're saying probably makes sense, but for her, I'm like, oh, nothing ever makes sense though. So I'm gonna put it past her. It's an emergency. Her life is in danger.
This doesn't sound like an emergency at all.
No.
This is the most chill. I order a pizza with more urgency.
And what's your last name?
Owens, Owens.
Okay, first name?
Laura, Laura.
Oh,
Okay, and what's your date of birth?
Spelling bee.
Okay, and what's a good callback number for you?
Of course she did. The first one wasn't to 911. I don't know if this one.
Okay,
was.
I'm going to put this call in and have an officer give you a call. And then you said you wanted me to transfer you to an officer as well?
Well, just if you could see if it could be Officer Johnson that could call me, because he had helped me with something with Greg last Saturday.
All right,
Johnson's
I'll let him know.
like, yes, I will.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye.
Okay, bye.
I'm so scared. So scared and scary.
She doesn't sound scared.
No.
There's literally no franticness in her voice.
No. They're just saying mean things about me on the internet.
I mean, pretend to be a little hysterical. We know you got it in you, girl.
Right? So let's read the follow-up police report to this, shall we? That's where all the good, juicy stuff is anyway. All right. So Officer Johnson does not come. Instead, it's Officer Caraview, apparently, who talks to her. And so sorry, Officer Johnson was out. So now she's going to have to re-explain everything to this guy. She's probably like, yes, a new person to lie to. So in his report, he says at 11:20 in the morning, on September 27th, Laura Michelle Owens called to report that Gregory S. Gillespie violated an order of protection. Then on later that day at 14th, I don't do Millie time. Later that day, he was working with the Scottsdale. He was wearing, that's not information we need to know. He calls Laura regarding a violation of an order of protection via online activity. She said that she learned about this on 9/21/2023 at approximately 10:30 in the morning. Girl, no, you didn't. I mean, you've known this whole time, surely. I called Laura, who informed me that she believes that her ex-significant other, Gregory Gillespie, has been leaking information to the press in an attempt to harass her. The horror, what? I can leak things to the press, but nobody else can.
I was going to say
fair.
pot, kettle.
Right.
Wow. Where does she get the audacity?
I know. Right. Oh, but she's really wanting that Johnson. Watch out, Officer Johnson. Don't come into too close a contact with her. You'll get her pregnant. So Laura alleges that Gregory had obtained a copy of court records from a case in California. Ooh, that's Mike Maricini, I think. In San Francisco, where allegations had been made of Laura faking a pregnancy in a past relationship. She described this document as allegations that were brought up in court, but one page of a 220-page court record. Another document is from the case between her and Greg. She alleges that Gregory has sent this private court document that he obtained through discovery to several news outlets and tabloids, such as Page 6, People.com, and Daily Mail and U.S. Magazine. She's so famous, you guys. She said that he is leaking the above court documents out of context. Girl. No. She also, I mean, maybe they were, scattered about, but it doesn't take much to know what's being said, but okay. She also alleges that Gregory has also divulged court records to a Clayton Echard, another person in which Laura is currently in a paternity case. Laura believes that Gregory is divulging these private court records in an attempt to harass and slander her image, that one she doesn't really have. These allegations have been part of stories published by these tabloids. Based on this, she believes that this constitutes harassment pursuant to her order of protection. Laura said that she received the blank court documents from a Reddit user who had written about the case with a username, who sent her the documents. She said that regarding the San Francisco case, only her and Gregory had been granted discovery, but that wasn't in San Francisco. That was in Arizona, but okay. She recognizes the nature of the scanned document to be unique to only her and Gregory. I have no further involvement in the matter. End of report. So he's like, yeah, no, nothing going on here. But also his wife could have had them. Oh, that one's for later, I think. Yes, it is.
I mean, are they like movie scripts that are like encoded, like have like the name of the person they're given to so you know where they're coming from? I don't think they are.
No, and she's just suspecting it was him. It could be his wife, which if so, isn't violating anything.
She's paranoid too.
Mm-hmm. I wonder why. Should be.
Well, I mean, she did create all the drama herself. I just feel like I need to know what mental illness this is.
I'm Barbecue Queen. Hope you're doing well today. I know, right? Okay. All right. So that's what happened on September 27th. Then on October 2nd is when she takes her part of the paternity test. Now, how that goes down, and chat, you can correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't know if it comes up later or not. So I guess I'll just say it now. Maybe it will. Is that so? She does hers. They send it into Maryland. It comes back. So 3 things happen. Is they send it out one time. It comes back little to no fetal DNA. All right, which is literally impossible if you're 24 weeks pregnant with twins.
There should be lots of
DNA everywhere, and it's still in there for like a while. I think even after you lose or have a baby, wouldn't there be? I think.
Yeah, I would think so.
So, and so then they're like, "Well, do it again." She's like, "It wasn't," because that's what happens. Because Clayton then is like, "Boom, internet, look, not a daddy. There's not even a fucking baby. Boom." And she was like, I called the company, whatever it's called, I forget. And they said they were still looking into it, that it wasn't done yet. And that doesn't mean anything. And I was like, girl, shut up. Okay, don't be stupid. All right. And so she's like, I'll do it again to prove to everybody that I am. So she does it again. And I think that time it gets lost in the mail.
Oh.
Or does she not show up the first time? Actually, I might be out of step. All this stuff happens in a very short period of time. One time she doesn't show up, then it comes back no fetal DNA, then it gets lost in the mail, and it comes back again with no fetal DNA or no fetal tissue or whatever, which doesn't say anything about paternity. All it's saying is there is no baby in there, so therefore Clayton can't be the father because there's no baby. So that's all. I know, Lainey. How dare she? Doesn't she know September 27th and the 29th are important days to the world? They should celebrate us. Little to no DNA, fetal DNA. Yes, thank you. That was the correct way it was said. So, all right. So that happens. So then on the 6th, Laura decides she's done being nice. Starts being real.
She's been nice.
And she decides she's going to file that order of protection. Remember, she was like, I hung up.
Oh, that's right.
Want to ruin his life.
She was doing him a favor.
Right. She's a good person, guys. Like a really good person.
Need to remind you of how much of a good person I am. I hung up.
Right. She hung up. She's so nice. So she files this October 6th against Clayton. I mean, same, how does she live? Oh, he describes it. Sorry, let me make this bigger for everybody. Remember, Clayton checked the other box and said we were just a hookup. That was it. And she marks one party is pregnant by the other. Okay, that's fine because she's claiming she's pregnant. A romantic or sexual relationship is their present.
Oh, wow.
Right?
That's funny.
Yeah.
No, ma'am. He was your realtor.
He was your realtor. Ex-realtor. They would have been great together, Buffy. She's still willing to work with him at this point. I'm pretty sure she probably is. All right. So she says that on June 1st, 2023, Clayton has sent threatening messages since discovering I was pregnant.
What'd he say?
Such as, I legitimately hate you right now.
That's not threatening. That's a feeling.
It's a feeling. Well, nobody's feelings matter except for Laura's. Duh. My hatred will only grow if you decide to put me through all this. My animosity would last for a lifetime, and that's not something either of us want to subject ourselves to. One thing about me is when I make up my mind for good, especially when it's rooted in anger, I don't sway.
Oh, girl.
Ever my hate is towards you and you only. If you decided to not take plan B, and in the wild event that you are pregnant, I would hate you even more.
I don't think it's threatening. Not once did he say he was going to do anything to hurt her. Only that he will hate her.
Right?
And if I had a nickel for every time a man said that to me.
Right? Like, girl, come on. Come on. So then she says on September 21st, Clayton Echard was The Bachelor and has many diehard loyal fans. He and I are involved in a very public paternity case, because you said so, that is being covered by every major media outlet. Okay. Clayton posted to a story to his 270K followers to look me up.
You
which they
posted it
have.
on Reddit.
Right. Which they have. And I have been sent threatening and harassing messages by his followers. I explained this to him and asked him to take down the post because that changes the internet, bitch. Once it's on the internet, it's on there forever. Okay. Have you heard of archive.com or any of those things? Nothing goes away. And once it's out there, boo. It's out there.
But you started it.
Yeah, but it wasn't supposed to be like that, Buffy. You're supposed to be following me and believing me because everybody believes me. And everybody that I talk to is my parents. And so therefore, everybody
believes me.
I asked him, oh wait, I already said, no, I didn't. By posting personal and sensitive information about me publicly and without my consent, he made me feel humiliated and embarrassed. You should. I wish you had an ounce of humility. If you
she uploaded an entire Dropbox of sensitive information.
Right. But it's Clayton's fault. It's Clayton.
And that was her consent.
Right. She didn't give a shit about Clayton and how this would make him look or anything like that. So, okay. He was The Bachelor and only has 270K followers on Instagram. I don't know. I don't have social media.
What a loser.
Right? She loves telling people about The Bachelor. And I love how she's like talks about how it's in media and it kind of like makes it sound like she's important too. It's like, yeah, but you're not actually the important part. But okay. So also on September 21st, Scottsdale PD officer Vince Johnson called Clayton to explain that what he was doing was harassment in and of itself, coupled with the fact that he was inciting his followers to harass me as well. Despite this call, Clayton still did not take down the post. We literally read that police report, and that is not what happened. He did not tell Clayton that that was harassment. He told Laura that there was literally nothing he can do. He'll call him and to be nice, but that's about it, babe. And she's making it into something it was not. Like, okay. Then on October 5th, 2023, between September 22nd and October 5th, Clayton has posed as several users on Reddit, including listing some usernames and others. So she can't comprehend that people on Reddit are individual people who read her stuff and decided it was bullshit. It must all be Clayton. We're all Clayton. We're all Greg. He has posted private and confidential information, including facts about my medical history. And that is known only to him because of our paternity case. This is why it is 100% traceable back to him. He has also been writing defamatory and very hurtful things about me, including comments about how I have gained weight. I'm pregnant. Okay. Remember, noted, October 5th, she is still pregnant. How I'm not attractive. how my photos are so poorly edited that it is laughable, how I am bad at my job as self-help podcaster, and how my prior abusive relationship, which inspired a TEDx talk, never happened, despite mountains of evidence. What is she even talking about? There's like an anthill of paperwork in that case, but okay. He is doing everything in his power to ruin and hurt my reputation. As a result of what he's posted, I have gotten harassing messages that have told me to harm myself as a result of becoming pregnant with his twins. I am getting other threatening messages as well. And all of this attention from the general public that he has incited is very much unwanted. What did she think was going to happen? Like, what did she think was going to happen? I don't know. As a result of this public shaming, he has caused me extreme psychological harm and disrupted my peace. Girl. I have asked Clayton to stop the harassment on Reddit and social media so many times, but he won't because it's not him, you dumbass. I have reported his accounts and posts to Reddit, but he continues to write unacceptable and cruel things about me. You know, she wrote a whole fucking article about basically making him a scumbag that she posted on the internet, but it's fine.
But what is he writing?
Exactly.
No, I want to know.
Right. She's not saying anything like she did with his, text messages.
Yeah, well, screenshot it.
Mm-hmm. As a result of him spreading false and damaging information under pseudonyms, I feel demeaned, humiliated, and like my deepest sense of privacy has been invaded. Karma's a bitch, isn't it, Laura?
So she's saying it's under pseudonyms. That means somebody else is saying it. She's blaming it on him.
Yes, absolutely. She thinks everybody on Reddit's Clayton or Greg.
Because that's what she's doing. She sees everything through the lens of what she's doing.
Exactly. Most of the people in the world, Laura, are not like you. Okay. And that's why you've been shamed by the internet, which is very the internet's always shaming people, but you don't have anybody really backing you up on the internet. And that is saying a lot.
Well,
okay.
I saw some people in the comment section of Law and Crime that were defending her.
No, it's fucking Law and Crime.
I screenshot it and I was like,
garbage.
she has fans.
Ugh.
I mean, could be her.
It's probably her. Let's be honest.
Allegedly. Reportedly.
You still want to know which one's for Clayton or Greg? I mean, that's why you don't post shit on Reddit, okay? Like, gosh, so dumb, right? It's the truth. I didn't like it, though. I don't care if it's the truth. It hurt my feeling, my one feeling I have. Yes, every accusation is a confession. Facts, Sean. Facts. Right? What a dum-dum.
Oh, I think there's some, I don't know, Twitter's pretty gross.
Oh, yeah, that's true. But
X, Twitter, whatever.
So she goes on to say, in addition, he has been in communication with my ex, who I have an order of protection against and who he knows is dangerous.
Oh,
Greg is
my
so
God.
dangerous, you guys. He's so scary. I have asked him to stop talking to him because it'll put me in danger, but he continues to communicate with him.
Oh, my
It's
God. I
really
don't think you can tell people who they can't talk to. Oh, my God.
When combined, all of this has led me to feel extreme anxiety and fear for my safety. I have not left my house since September 28th because of this.
No.
Okay.
The public thanks you.
All right. Well, karma's a bitch. That's all I have to say about that. Go figure. That's what happens when you put your personal business on the internet and then people have opinions about it. And you're like, ooh, they're supposed to like me though. All right. So we get to be angry, I'm sure.
And it's because she lives in an echo chamber.
Yeah, with her mom and dad.
They tell her that you're absolutely right. It's like when your best friends tell me if tell me if this is crazy. Was I wrong? And they're all like, no, girl, you were right. And you're like, yeah, I was right. But everybody else is like, no, girl, that was so wrong. It's like all your friends are just hyping you up.
Right. It's not being a good friend sometimes.
Like,
Sometimes
it
you gotta
is
be
compassionate to tell people they're assholes.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. All right. So we next this is the OPP hearing that Laura has just filed for in court.
OOP. We aren't
OOP. Other people's
OPP.
You know
Yeah,
me.
I'll say, yeah, you know me.
I think that every time I see that. So this hearing's about 17 minutes. But let's see what shenanigans she gets up to here, shall we? Okay, let's go. Zoom court.
All right, good afternoon and welcome. We're on the record FC
Can you guys hear that well? I thought the audio was pretty good.
771 in the matter of Lauren Owens versus Clayton Echard. Ms. Owens, are you present on the line?
Okay.
I guess I am.
Ma'am, can I have
I'm gonna
you state
boost
your
it
name
for
the
you guys,
record,
okay?
please?
Yeah, it's Laura Owens.
There.
Thank you. And if you'll raise your right hand, let me know when it's up. I'm gonna have you sworn in.
It's up.
You do solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Ms. Owens. This is a hearing on your petition for order of protection. I'm going to ask you some questions about your petition. Before I do, are the statements alleged in this petition true and accurate to the best of your knowledge?
Yes.
And the nature of your relationship with the defendant, Clayton Echard, is what?
So I'm pregnant by Clayton, and so we also had a romantic relationship.
Okay. Do you currently reside together?
I would
we
call.
do not.
And are there currently any orders in place, protective orders in place involving either one of you?
I have a protective order against somebody, but there's nothing between us.
Okay. Now, earlier, well, let's see, it's been a couple weeks. A couple weeks ago, you had filed a petition against Mr. Echard involving some of the same circumstances that you've alleged in this petition. And the court
did?
At that time denied your petition. You know what allegations I'm referring to?
I do, yes, and there have been more, and there was even another one just since I filed it this morning.
All right, and I appreciate that. I saw that in your latest petition. The point I want to make is that because the court has already ruled on those other incidents, and specifically the one with the date associated with June 10th and the other with the date associated with September 21st, we're not going to talk about those issues today, but I do see that your latest petition does have events that are alleged to have occurred with the dates and I'm going to quote your language, between 9/22 and 10/5. And then you have another event that has a date associated with it of 10/6/2023, where you were referred to since September 28th. So let's talk about those events in that time frame. What is it that Mr. Echard has done, and when did he do it?
Yeah, absolutely. So I just want to make sure. Can we talk? I'm sorry. He had just done something, and I'm really upset. So you wanted to talk about like when he posted to his followers about to look up my court cases against them. I have the protective order against.
Yeah, and I can facilitate our communication. Let me do this. Did any of the posts refer to you by name?
They did not, but he said because I asked to remain anonymous in this whole thing, but he said to look up the post by his name, and because of that, I've been named by like everybody online.
Okay, but did Mr. Echard post anything that referred to you by name?
No, he did not.
Did Mr. Echard post your case number in any of his posts?
He said to look up the case number.
All right, and
you know what?
And so he provided his name, right?
Yes, and he told people where to search on the Maricopa County website.
All right, and then what are the statements that were in the post that referred to you specifically?
So he said that I had done this by this he meant gotten pregnant by 2 other men before, which is true. And after he did that, he has posted many times just facts about the cases. In one of the cases, I have a civil case, and they're both against the same man. I have a civil case that I had given discovery materials to the man in the civil case, and Clayton was able to get a hold of those and leak those documents online, which those did have my name on them.
Okay.
And then Clayton has now posted that the results of the paternity test came back, which they did not, and he said he's the father. He's not the father, and again, they did not come back. He's posted this, and so then I'm just getting harassed like crazy. I just have to go and submit a retest. So he's really gotten people.
So let me ask you, and here's the line of concern that I'm in what's directing my question. So folks that communicate things publicly have a constitutional right to that includes a freedom of expression, and so long as
it's the first one, in case you didn't
is
know.
not illegal speech. In other words, it's not well, illegal speech can include a number of things, but if the comments are true, or rather if the comments are not untrue and they're not illegal speech, then they are generally protected free speech. So what is it about these posts that you claim are not protected free speech?
Well, so in the first one, when he said the initial cases, I guess I should have explained that a little more. He tried to make it seem like I had faked being pregnant. That was his insinuation, that I had quote
All right.
done this.
So how did he insinuate that? So and here's
I don't think he insinuated. I think he straight up said it.
Between what I'm asking and what you're saying. So you can't draw the conclusion. All right. So tell me, what is he saying without you drawing a conclusion? Because some people may not draw the same conclusion as you. Use his words and tell me what it is that he said that you think is unprotected free speech, or not. That's not free speech.
Just that he said he said that on his page, and then on Reddit he went online and he named me and he accused me of faking pregnancies in the past, and he has cussed me out on there.
Oh man, that's protected free speech, guys.
He himself has said that I really should kill myself on Reddit.
And again, did he refer to you by name when he made that statement?
On Reddit, yes, he did. He referred to me by Laura Owens. Every time he posts on Reddit, he posts my full name.
Okay. And then when you use the word harass, what is it that you mean?
Well, I mean, like when he said that I should kill myself, and
He never said that.
he said that he said online that I have lied about being pregnant when I have not, and he has absolutely no proof that I did, and I've provided all this medical evidence to prove that I was pregnant. And despite that, he's just trying to incite people against me who have just been horrendous to me online, including him, who has multiple false accounts, fake accounts that leak information that only he would have.
You don't know that
about me, and like I said,
she
every
gave
Reddit
them a
post lists
Dropbox.
my full name. He lists my full name everywhere.
Okay.
Oh, she's gonna turn on the tears. You hear it? You hear it?
Through legal counsel and court proceedings, should there be any path of communication that's left open between you and Mr. Echard?
Just the paternity case. No, I guess there's nothing else that needs to be left open.
All right. And the North 69th Street address in Scottsdale is your home address?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
And then do you know whether Mr. Echard uses or has access to firearms?
I do not know.
I do not know a lot of things, but I'm going to say that.
And then I know that you have language here that says, and I'm looking at your proposed form of order. It says no cyber harassment or cyber bullying under real name or pseudonyms. I'm fairly certain I understand what you're asking, but can you explain what you're asking the court to order if I were to grant your petition in terms of cyber harassment or cyber bullying?
Yeah, I guess him not posting on Reddit trying to incite people against me, or he just did this this Instagram post where he's trying to incite people against me by saying that that these test results are back when they're not, and he's name calling on Reddit. And he sent my attorney a message from an email address saying Laura Owens liar at gmail.com. So I guess not that, like just
I don't think Clayton did any of this.
To kind of just stop all of this. I want him to just, be a truth teller and stop harassing me, I guess. I'm not explaining it well.
Okay.
Her legal argument is he called me names.
He called me names.
I'm going to type some things into your order.
Do these people not know what a cease and desist
I'm going
is?
to grant your petition. I'm going to issue an order of protection that includes you as a protected person and include your home as a protected address, leaving open only the path of communication that Mr. Echard is not to have contact with you except through legal counsel and court proceedings. And then I'm gonna work on some language here for a moment that addresses the issue about what's going on online. And then I'm gonna read that
turn off your
and see
computer.
if there's anything
It
that you wish
disappears.
to have change. So give me a moment while I do that, and then I'll read to you what I have. Okay.
Oh, okay. I mean, he can. I don't mind if he emails because we don't have emails on the paternity case. Neither one of us does. I just want him to not, be
in love with me.
That character assassination or anything like that.
No, I still want him to call me guys.
In this day and age, people have different opinions about what's character assassination, and that's what I understand what you're saying, and I believe that you have a particular idea about what you're saying, but to use that term or cyberbullying or cyber harassment, those are amorphous terms that don't have strict boundaries. So I'm gonna work to communicate that. But you want to leave open a path where he can email you regarding the paternity case?
Okay.
Yeah.
He's like, let me get straight.
Okay.
You can talk to me, just not about me. Okay, thanks. Only nice things like being in love with me. Please.
Yeah, well, yeah, he might change his mind, and I need to know if he does.
Right. Then we'll get married and sell real estate. And prove the internet wrong. He does love
He's
me.
still willing to work with him. I was waiting for him to say, but I'm still willing to work with him.
I'm still willing to work with him, though. Thanks. Oh, she's so weird. She's so weird.
You know who's incredibly hard to listen to?
Yeah, lady. Okay. What are you working on, Judge? Let's zoom through this. Let's see.
He's trying to figure out how to write up a motion for don't be mean to her online.
Which is ridiculous, quite frankly.
He's like, yeah, there's no way to do that.
You don't have a case. You don't have a case.
Call your mama.
Where's her proof, that he is these accounts? Where's your proof, Laura?
Those are things you cry to your friends about, not the court.
Defendant shall have no contact with plaintiff other than as outlined herein, and shall not cause others to contact plaintiff other than as outlined herein. And I'll read that to you in just a moment. I have also included language that says defendant shall not communicate or post untrue or harassing comments regarding plaintiff online, including but not limited to social media, and shall not cause others to communicate or post untrue or harassing comments regarding plaintiff online or otherwise. So I've tried to leave that vague, and I've tried to leave it such that it doesn't interfere with individuals' constitutional rights. With that and with that understanding, is there anything you would have changed about what I just read to you?
I think that's absolutely perfect.
That's great. That's
Okay.
exactly what
And
I need.
then the outlined is herein. I'm going to read that to you in just a moment.
I'm
Let
going
me
to
just
post
make
this on
sure I
Reddit.
didn't miss a word.
I don't know if she does,
anything
but
here.
she probably does. You're like, Redditors, you have to stop being mean to me now.
I have never heard a protection order where the person filing was okay with still being contacted.
Well, I think this is just the temporary part.
I don't
You're
care.
right. You're right on that part, but
Okay, and then
I think this is just
there's
temporary.
a section of the order of protection that says defendant shall not contact plaintiff except as checked, and I've checked the box other, and then it says through legal counsel and court proceedings and through electronic mail only regarding only matters pertaining to the paternity matter. Anything
That's
to change
perfect.
about that?
No, that's perfect. That's perfect.
All right,
Yes,
so
Holly.
this order of protection, Ms. Owens, will not become effective until it's served. It'll be sent to the sheriff's office today for service. But after this hearing, I'm going to have my office send you a copy of the order in case you need to involve law enforcement sooner than it may take the sheriff's office to serve your order of protection. Understand that while we'll send your order of protection to the sheriff's office today, it may not be served today. It may take a day or so. But if you need to use that copy before then, look for the email after the hearing and you'll have the copy available to you to use. Okay?
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
All the best.
You're welcome. Just a little more information. The order of protection becomes effective when it's served, not before then. And then once it's served, it will remain in effect for a period of 2 years, unless before then it is dismissed or modified. You could request to dismiss it or modify it, or Mr. Echard could request a hearing contesting it.
So it's not a
If you
temporary
request
one.
a hearing contesting the order of protection, you will have the burden of proof at the hearing to show why the order ought to remain in place as issued. Okay.
Okay.
Anything else for today?
No, thank you so much.
You're very welcome. We're adjourned for today.
Oh my God.
So what do you think Laura does the same day next? What do you think she does, Buff?
She wants to still work with him. She texts him. I don't know. I'm guessing. I don't know, but I feel like if the judge said that he can still contact her as long as it's about paternity. So any text messages coming to her that says, I'm not the dad, you're not pregnant, is okay to send.
Right.
Just saying. I would just spam text that all the time. You can't go to jail for that. You know why? Because it's in the order.
And that's right. She does what she does best, and she calls 911.
No way.
At 2:45 in the afternoon.
On the same day?
Yes, same day.
Nuh-uh.
After this. Yes,
He
ma'am.
literally just said it's not active until it's served.
At 2:45, or wait, no, I'm sorry. The video length is 2:45. 2 minutes and 45 seconds, not the time. But anyway, it's the same day she calls.
Is she slow? I think she's slow.
She's something, all right.
I'm genuinely asking, is she slow?
She only hears what she wants to hear. She didn't hear anything he said. She was just like, yes, I got it. Fuck that. Take that, Reddit.
Oh my.
Fuck all you guys. All right, let's listen to her.
I mean, he said it 3 times.
I know.
He reiterated.
Well, Laura doesn't play by the rules. They don't apply to her. Don't you know that? Come on. She's a victim. All right, let's listen to this nonsense.
Scott, please.
Hi, my name is. I got an order of protection granted a couple of hours ago, and the person's already violated the order.
Okay.
The judge said I could call. Is that
okay? Well, it only happens once they've been served. Have they been served?
No, but he said that I could call before, and if I had a copy of it, and I do have a copy.
But it doesn't go into effect until that person's been served the order.
Oh, okay.
So until that person's served, you can't violate it.
Okay. Okay. How will I know when he's been served?
I wish they probably would let you know. I think there's on the form it says to advise you when it's been served.
Okay. Is it possible for me to just make a regular report then?
Same.
Reference what?
It's harassment, and it's pretty bad.
What did he do?
Leave a horse head on your
well,
bed?
he's a very public figure, and he's
What'd he
posting
do?
falsehoods about me online, and it's just getting
Okay.
tens of thousands of comments, and I'm getting harassed by everybody.
What address are you at when this happens, or do you live in Scottsdale?
Oh my
I
god.
do. I'm at. Or do you want my address? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Are
please.
they like throwing eggs at your house? Like what is the harassment?
They're saying mean things about me on the internet.
Unit number?
No unit.
Okay. And then what's your name?
She's like, oh yeah, we know.
I cannot
What's
believe
the
it.
last name?
Y'all should have her on speed dial already.
And a phone number for you?
Right. Probably.
What the hell? What are we listening?
Okay, and the other party's name?
Clayton Echard.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, when they type it up,
And
like
his last name
auto
is
generate
ECH.
pops up because they've typed this in.
He
so
was
many
on The
times.
Bachelor, if you didn't know.
Okay.
I'm pregnant.
And he's by doing social media posts?
Yeah, social media.
Not the social media.
Right?
Okay.
Person who can't
All
drive.
right, I'll put a call for service in and have an officer call you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Bye.
Wow. So yeah, that lady was just definitely like, oh god, this bitch is crazy. Like, what do you want us to do about it? Because she knows that like the judge had to have told her all of this, which he did
Twice, three times.
twice.
Also, tax packet to that comment that you have up there. I say that to my daughter all the time. And one of these days, she's going to blow me away with her response. I'm not because she'll say something. I'm like, oh, yeah, you're a virgin who can't drive. And she has no idea what that reference is. She just looks at me like, what a weirdo. But
I love that.
one of these days, she's going to be like, joke's on you. And I'm going to have a talk.
So, guess what she does the next day? Well, she's still arguing with
I'm
people
guessing
on
she
Reddit.
calls again.
No. And she doesn't call again the next day, but she decides, I'm going to fight battles on the internet, which is everybody knows is a lost cause.
That's the battlefield.
That's literally the worst thing you can do is feed them
She
more.
started it.
She did start it. Oh, I'm all for it. As I forget who was it that said it earlier. Was it you, Kelly? I think it was. That was just like, this lady's awful, but I'm also like, thank you for all the entertainment you're giving us. No, so she goes to Reddit and she starts fighting with Reddit and being like, see, I am a victim. And so this is like an archived Reddit post by her because she thinks things on the internet disappears and it doesn't. This was her name. She's not active on Reddit anymore, but this is
wait, what's her
schedule.
name?
Strict Schedule 2441. And I don't really know how to use this website. I tried.
Is strict schedule like her period is on a strict schedule?
I don't know. I'm on a strict schedule in court. Every 2 years, I submit a new case. I'm trying to get a card or something.
Oh my god.
She is hilariously dumb. Yes.
I appreciate it, but I think she's just slow.
So here was one of the posts she made the next day after getting the protection order and calling the cops. All right, so nobody. Oh, and this was posted on, I think, the Bachelor subreddit. It doesn't say on here where it was. I don't know. No, it doesn't say. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So this is what she says to them. And by the way, everybody does know that this is Laura. She says things as herself. It was not like, it is her account. She says, nobody on this forum follows the #1 rule. Remember the human.
Sorry, I hit my microphone and I thought I would stop doing that, but I couldn't help it.
Yeah. The number one rule, remember the human. I am disgusted, hurt, and stunned at the cruelty of people on Reddit. Here's a few of the things you guys have said about me.
Oh, stop it.
Girl, you're so dumb. Don't do this. Oh, God. She active on anything from the food line. Where is the humanity? Remember the person, guys. 1, I've been told to not defend myself by bullies who don't understand what it's like to have an entire community, including an abusive ex-boyfriend, band together to spread falsehoods about you.
Oh my God.
You're just upset because you don't have friends. That doesn't mean I don't have a lot. It means that this is a very immediate hurt and something that I have wanted to address, because what is being written about me is provably wrong and harmful to my reputation. Okay.
Provably
2,
wrong.
I've been told that I have done this before, when all I have done before is get pregnant twice, get 2 abortions, and have restraining orders against 2 men, one of which I obtained 2 years after the pregnancy.
Ma'am, that's called a pattern.
That's all she's done, you guys. That's all she's done. 3, I've been told that my family has enabled me and paid for everything, when
So far,
none
she's
of you have a clue what my parents' financial situation is.
Oh my God.
That's literally what you tell the government, but okay. Strangers think that I have been living off my mommy and daddy for years, when that is the furthest thing from the truth.
Yep, you're not wrong.
Many things took place within my family that made that impossible from the time I was a teenager. What does that even mean? How is it impossible for your parents to give you money since you were a teenager? It doesn't make sense. All I've done is get pregnant by the fucking bachelor. I need a coffee cup. Can we end up for our merch? Merch team, if you're listening, I would like a coffee cup for that. Thanks.
I just want it to be black with like plain white text. I mean, it to be the plain, yeah.
Thanks, merch team. I've been told that I'm not pregnant by strangers when multiple doctors have confirmed my pregnancy. Again, she's only given out the P test and the ultrasound, but we'll get to that at some other point because I'm not sure where that falls on the timeline. When they discover it's another fake ultrasound.
No.
Yes, a video. Yeah, there's a link. Oh, yeah.
There's a video. How did you fake a video?
Actually, I will link it now. I don't remember where this falls on the timeline. Hold on, let me open up my personal YouTube because I know I saved it when I was watching Dave Neal's stuff. Okay. I don't think I can replay his stuff. That's probably not appropriate, but I will link that video that he did, like doing the comparisons of the two and the overlapping. And I was like, what? But again, I don't remember where it falls on the timeline, but just a second. Proof it is fake. Here we go. I will share this. I'm going to put the link in the chat, and then I'm going to post the link in the description as well. After we're done here, remind me to do that, Buffy. But there's the link for the Dave Neal video where he proves that the ultrasound video that she put in the Dropbox or something like that was entirely ripped off from a different ultrasound on YouTube. Because of course she did. Anyway, so she goes on to say, then you guys have demanded additional proof to you guys when I have given much more beyond positive to Clayton and the press. I've been told that Clayton never sent me the text messages that I said he did, when even he hasn't denied sending them, which is true, but okay, who gives a shit what people on Reddit think? I've been called names by strangers that I wouldn't even call my worst enemy. Had armchair psychiatrists diagnose me with mental disorders that are laughable, been called unhinged, evil, etc. I've had my looks and photo editing skills crucified for no reason other than because you guys want to be hurtful.
Her photo editing skills, like you really did a bad job photoshopping that ultrasound. Do better. And she's all like,
Oh dear.
trying really hard.
My mom put that on the fridge and everything. They did a good job making fake stuff.
Girl.
Rude. I've been told that I never was a real estate investor, and then I sought out Clayton because he had been The Bachelor, despite the fact that I never saw his season, and have offered to take a lie detector to prove it. Okay, girl, you're a liar. Let's take it to the lie detector.
I
Which
really
means
they should
nothing.
have gone to Maury. I really think it should have. Like Laura Owens failed the lie detector. You are not the father.
You are not the father. The truth is that I found his firm while searching for #creative finance on Instagram and contacted them prior to Clayton even working there. I bought property shortly after working with Clayton and have a business doing short-term rentals. Okay. In addition, just because I have been photographed with 2 former men from Bachelor Nation doesn't mean I am obsessed with the show. Obviously.
Just 2.
I couldn't even tell you in a single Bachelor at all. I could see them on the street and be like, I don't even know who the fuck you are, and I don't care.
I wouldn't either.
Like, what? But you guys, it's nothing. I never denied saying it. I just hadn't seen it in years. Oh, and also, let me make this clear. I have no interest in dating Clayton.
Stop it.
Girl, right?
Ma'am, those text messages say that is a lie. I don't even need a lie detector for that.
Right? The lie detector would explode.
It was just dinner and coffee.
Even though I begged him for several messages for days.
Just 1 week.
I didn't want to date him though.
Just give me a week.
I've been told that Clayton didn't watch me take a pregnancy test that he purchased when even he admits it in text messages that he hasn't denied. And when the test is clearly on the counter, that does not mean he watched you pee on it.
I
He
mean,
didn't.
you can
So.
hear her pee.
You guys have also determined that the line should have been darker than it was, not taking into account that Clayton threw out the test as soon as it was visibly positive and didn't wait the full 5 minutes to see how dark it would get. He agreed with this when I made that argument in response to his email.
How soon was that picture taken after she took the test? Because you know, if you leave it, like if you throw it away, it gets darker.
Yeah. I'll say last time I peed on one of those, it showed pregnant like
Girl.
like that. Like I was like, oh no, I haven't even put it on the counter yet. What is happening?
I know. That's what I was just thinking. I think I didn't even get started peeing and just the fumes turned it pink.
Yeah.
So
I mean, because by the time she asked Clayton, or Clayton asked her to pee on it, she's at least 6 weeks then, wouldn't she be? Which is when I was when I took mine, and it was like, girl, you pregnant. And I was like, oh shit, okay. Was not expecting that, but all right. All right. Let's see. You guys have also determined, oh wait, I already said that. I'm sorry. No. You guys have also determined that the line should have been darker than what it was, not taking into account. Oh, I already read that. My apologies. He agreed with this when I made the argument in response to his email. I've been told that someone has an RO against me and that the courthouse records are readily available, then still disbelieved despite posting a call with the clerk saying that nothing was ever in effect against me. I don't think that's true. Didn't Greg? It got approved for both of them, didn't it? In Greg's case? I think so. Why would that man get an order granted and then not have it served? Doesn't that seem odd? And that he wouldn't bring it up once during a 2-year court battle? Okay. Right? All right. Other ladies are like, yeah, Peter turns quick. Quick. Right? It's real fast. real fast.
I mean, they make it so you need to wait like 10 minutes. And I'm like, it don't take that long.
I was like, oh,
if you're waiting that long, it's probably not.
Right. I mean, I think if you do it like super duper early, then
Yeah.
it takes a while, but after a certain week, I was just like,
look, if it's,
that's
I mean,
right.
I do get defective ones. That's true.
Oh, yeah. That can be true. Yes. Dan Montana said she evaded service. I think I remember that now from our reading of that. And then she was all upset before when Greg tried to evade his. He was trying to evade her.
That was like 100 years ago.
I know, right? Oh, such a better time.
Was it?
Well, I mean, it just got crazier and crazier.
It's getting chaotic for sure.
I've been told that the leaked court documents were true when they were thrown out by the court for not being true. What? The court throwing out what? I've been portrayed as someone who defrauds lawyers when I most definitely have not. When the man who did that against me is a known fraud. And when the lawyer himself backed me up. Okay.
Huh?
I don't know what that's about. I don't know. You guys have also acted like my ex's brother-in-law's word in his declaration was the gospel, when that is the only mention in a 220-page court document of a faked pregnancy. Oh, that's with Michael. What was his brother-in-law's name? Colin. Colin was like, she said she lied about the pregnancy when they were having that intervention or whatever.
Oh,
yeah. Her dad comes over and is awkward as shit. And she said that, oh, yeah, I was never actually pregnant, according to Colin. Even my abuser himself did not allege that, nor did he allege that my dad said that I have a tendency to make things up. However, that's a convenient thing to say if you're writing a statement in support of a family member who has no one else to write a witness statement. And in that case, she writes a bogus one from a friend who's like, I didn't actually write that, but sure. And some lady on a plane and your mom. So, okay. I know she gets so outraged when other people do it, meaning she knows that it's wrong. It's not like she doesn't know these things are not okay because she doesn't like how it feels. She just thinks she doesn't deserve any implications. Okay. Let's see. She goes on to say, I've been told that the conversation I talk about in my TEDx talk never happened and that I fabricated the whole thing, despite that woman giving a declaration in my favor when I got my RO against that man, her being photographed with me while she was visiting Scottsdale this year, and her having her own chicken soup contribution in the Get Out of Your Comfort Zone book.
Wait, this is the lady that wrote the name on the stuff on the napkin lady. I need the picture. I want to know that, I have so many every time. More questions.
Oh, wait, I think somebody in the subreddit posted about that the other. Oh, there's so many people active over there. I don't even know which part I saw it in, but her face was cut off. But I feel like somebody had said underneath that picture is the napkin lady. I was like, what? I don't know. I've been taking in a lot of information.
I know.
It's the last 24 hours over there.
In the Discord or the Reddit?
In the Discord, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, everywhere, really. But yeah. Let's see. Luckily, I took the proactive step of contacting Ted when the defamatory comments started coming out with a mountain of evidence in my favor. And they kept my talk up, but turned off the comments.
TEDx. You forgot the X.
Girl, nobody gives a shit about your stupid TEDx, okay? I've been told by strangers that only oral sex occurred that night when none of you were there, and he has admitted to being insanely high that night. When I don't...
So did you rape it?
Right, exactly. Oh, girl, that's not... You're saying he doesn't...
I mean, I feel like that's the implication there. And, the judge did say the implication could be read differently by the reader. But it sounds to me, if you're saying you don't know what happened, he was high. Mm-hmm. Well, if he was that high, he doesn't remember that part, then I have questions about you. I mean, I have questions about you, but this is a little bit more criminal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's not great. It's not what you think it is there, Laura. If roles were reversed, we all know what we would be saying. So you're no different. Okay. When I don't provide further details of a very private sexual encounter, I'm being treated like it's a lie. How many of you want to share intimate details of your sex life with people you don't know?
You would be bored to tears. You'd be like,
right? Wouldn't you feel that was a little invasive? Calling it the blowjoy baby is false. But for the sake of Clayton's privacy, blowjoy baby, apparently. But for the sake of Clayton's privacy, I have not wanted to share more. She is such a good person, you guys. Think about Clayton's privacy, even though I went to the tabloid trash magazines about him. But think of his privacy, guys.
Kelly Cross. That's your new name. The blowjoy baby.
Blowjoy baby.
You're welcome.
The tonsil twins. I've been told that I will miscarry again by the Reddit community, who has claimed that I had 2 miscarriages, despite the fact that I have very openly shown documentation of my 2 prior abortions. Girl, you didn't show much, and you didn't even understand what you read because you were like, I didn't know the pills were supposed to go in my vagina, Greg. I've been told that Clayton has an order of protection, injunction against harassment against me when he does not. He has a pre-hearing on Monday. Oh, this bee and her semantics, man. Okay.
Except that if it was her pre-hearing, she would say, I have a hearing on Monday for an order of protection. Like she would make it like it sound like it was actually something. But when it's somebody else, it's
right.
It's not what it is.
The order of protection I asked for against him was granted after the judge considered the evidence. You didn't give any evidence. It was
I will say what evidence? It was just, I will say if it's the one we just watched, there was literally no evidence. It was just you saying shit.
Mm-hmm. The internet's mean. Not so oddly enough, Clayton requested it right after the police called him because he was harassing me, and after I threatened to get one against him, which is in writing. Oh no, how dare the man go and do, what he's entitled to do. How dare he? I've been told that I have requested a virtual appearance because I'm not actually pregnant.
Well,
despite the fact that I have explained to Clayton that based on how everyone has acted towards me, I don't want to be publicly harassed. I've said I will meet up with him anytime to show him that I am. We can do drinks or dinner, or look at real estate. I'm still open to that. Clayton
still willing to work with you.
I'm still willing to work with you. It's fine. And I want to co-parent these babies with you. It's fine. I've been told that I'm sorry, that was the wrong one. Clayton stunned me by posting that the results were in when I clearly showed that was not the case with the audio I posted. And Arizona is a one-party state. So recall.
How do you show that with audio? I don't understand.
There's a phone call she made. But apparently Dave played it, but I don't know where I can find it to play it. So maybe we'll try to find it between now and sometime soon that isn't Dave's. Because again, I don't know if I can do that. I don't know. I don't want to piss off anybody.
I understand.
But he does have it to play. It came out around this time. I couldn't find it on the Justice for Victims of Laura Owens, the Volo site. But if somebody does, just link it to me here or on Discord or wherever. Let's see. What did she say? The results aren't even inconclusive. The testing is still in progress. Her conversation does not make any sense. I listened to it. I'm like, but then why would they give you anything if it's still in progress? It doesn't make any sense to me. She farted. Most importantly, the lab will be able to make a statement on Monday or Tuesday if they are closed for Columbus Day.
Oh my
confirming that the results did not come in early and in fact will be coming in late since they needed another sample of my blood test. this girl just has the worst luck about everything.
Right?
She's just the worst. And in fact, I already said that. Clayton very erroneously stated that there was not enough fetal DNA. That meant that there wasn't enough in that sample, not that there wasn't enough in me. That doesn't even make any sense.
Go to a doctor.
This is ridiculous. I was told that Clayton knew the results were not back and that this was very carefully explained to him. So
Like
he is
your RO?
lying, right? Like,
It's very carefully explained to you.
luckily, that's easy to prove as the lab backs me up. Clearly, you guys know so much more about me and my life than I do. I shared confidential documents about my medical history because I wanted to prove that I was telling the truth. She just says I shared those private medical things that she accused Clayton of putting everywhere. But sure, girl.
Well, we know you put the link out to your Dropbox. What else? What else?
But despite people wanting to check them out, no one changed their mind. That's so ridiculous. No one cares to believe me. I'm sorry that I care about my reputation, which you all seem to want to destroy by naming me when I have asked to remain anonymous. Oh, no. Everyone has been so quick to jump to Clayton's defense and do everything to discredit me in every part of my life. I'm sure this will get lots of heartless and disrespectful comments since everyone here is Team Clayton. But maybe one of you will have the decency to read through and admit you were wrong. Clayton is welcome to post a celebratory post once the results are actually in. But since they're not, I would appreciate a little understanding from the community.
I forgot this for a second. This was a Reddit post.
Yeah, this was a Reddit post. Yes, by her. Congratulations on your memberversary, Lady in Gray. Thank you all for being a member for 20 months. That's like 8 Laura pregnancies. So, congratulations for you. There's a whole bunch of comments. We're not going to read through these. But listen, they're pretty on par. On par, as Reddit never seems to disappoint ever. I feel like there was a comment by her. It highlights it in green. Look how many responses this.
Oh my gosh. I am saving that for later.
I read them all. Here, I'll put the link in the comments as well, or in the chat, and we'll post it in the description too after the show. Remind me to do these things, Buffy.
Yep.
I forget. Yep. Okay, so that was her Reddit post, which did not do her any favors, and nobody believes her. So, okay, cool story, Laura. I don't know why you're still fighting with people on the internet, but I'm all here for it. Well, guess what she does after or in the morning or something? Oh, wait, I think this is in the morning. Oh, that might have been. I don't know when she posted.
It should have time on the
date of that one. Hold on, let me see. Gotta find out which stupid freaking. Oh, there it is. Does it have a timestamp on it? Oh, so she posted this at 2:33 p.m. Good job, Buffy, using your big, beautiful brain. I love it.
It's all the caffeine I had this morning.
So I have these out of order, but that's okay. Whatever. She posts this at 2:53, but at 8:22 a.m. You want to take a guess at what she does?
I wish I could, because I can't.
She calls the police. Because of course she does. On Greg violating.
That should have been my first thought.
Oh, wait. Why is this the transcript? I thought I had the call.
Oh, man.
Maybe not. That's fine. We'll do it. Would you like to?
Oh, I need it apart.
You want to be the police, the black, and I'll be Laura?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I had to make a note.
That's fine.
All right. Scottsdale Police. This is Alice. How can I help you?
Hi,
I need to be chipper.
Hi, Alice. Can I make a report of a violation of protection order?
can't understand this. By law, is this person on premises right now?
No.
Okay, so what is the location?
I am at beep.
And is that a house or an apartment?
It's a house.
I gotta do the tapping and
Yes.
okay, and then how was the order violated?
So it was violated online. The person's not supposed to try and find my location, and they reached back to somebody I'd been dating and definitely tried to do that and posted a lot of false information about me online.
Okay, and who is the person that you have the violation against?
His name is Greg Gillespie, Gillespie.
Okay, and what is his date of birth?
Beep.
Okay, and what is your name, ma'am?
Laura Owens.
How do you spell your last name?
Owens. I need you
to scroll down.
Sorry. There we go. Why is it not scrolling down? Oh.
Because it said, no, we're not doing this reenactment with these two. Okay. Okay, what is your phone number? Okay, and you wanted an officer to call you, or do you want him to go to your location?
He can just call me.
Okay, and I will put that in. You'll have an officer reach out to you.
Okay.
Okay, now if he doesn't show up, and see, I'm Midwestern now. Oh God. Okay, so now it's kicking in. The caffeine is kicking in. Now, if he doesn't show up, if Greg does show up to your location, please call 911. Do you need the number again? 911.
Okay, I will. I will do that. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. Have a nice day.
Okay, thanks. You too. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, we are ridiculous. Oh, thank you, Kelly Cross, for the super chat. Thank you. Love you, ladies. We love you too, Kelly. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
We're
you.
out of control. We have too much free time.
We accept all major credit cards, cash. I'll send you my Venmo.
Or investors, you know.
We'll do some creative financing.
No, thank you so much, Kelly, for your support. It means a lot. Thank you, babe. You're the best. All the best. How many hours of resources has Laura wasted? So many. So many. Thank you.
Oh, Lord.
My dad is famous. I can't believe she didn't give him the whole story. So I got pregnant from The Bachelor. It's a big deal, and the whole world knows about it. They're so mean.
Oh my gosh.
No one saw my theory. I am posting that Blewett didn't swallow, went to the bathroom, spit it out, saved it, injected herself later. If it worked, she'd be able to prove paternity without sex. Honestly, I wouldn't put it past her.
I mean, so like, did she take the syringe in the bathroom and go, I'm just asking.
That's fantastic. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so rude. You're right, text packet. The fucking Bachelor. Excuse me, 911 lady. I am pregnant by the fucking Bachelor, and the internet is harassing me. I mean, come on. Why else? I'm just saying. It's weird that she didn't want to have sex with him, though. I did find that interesting. If that was her goal, why not just fucking do it? He was fine. She's the one that was like, I don't want to do that right now. But she was fine. You know, because she's a girl. She's a lady, I mean. Okay. So that's on the 7th. So the next day, because of course, at 4:22 p.m., she calls the cops again. All right. This time, again, on Greg for violating his protective order.
SPD Police, this is Raleigh.
Hi, I'm calling for two things. One, I just wanted to see if a restraining order or order of protection had been served yet.
Okay, what was the address that it would have been served at?
We did really good impressions of that noise. Good for us. High five.
That's the best.
Was there a unit number? I'm not showing that we have anything holding or pending with that address.
Oh, okay. So does that mean it just maybe didn't make it to you guys because it was just granted on Friday?
Yeah, it probably just hasn't gotten through the system to us yet.
Okay. And then my other question was I actually have an order of protection against one other guy, and he's violated the order. And I called yesterday, and they were going to call me back to take a report, but I haven't heard back yet.
What was the phone number they were supposed to call you at?
Why didn't they take my call seriously? They act like they have stuff going on, real things with real problems. I wonder if this is the same lady on all the calls. Kind of sounds like it.
Yeah.
Do you think
Okay, it looks like our officer did attempt to call you. They left a voicemail, but there was no answer. So I can put a call for service back in and have an officer attempt to call you again.
You're not taking this seriously.
Okay, that would be great. Thank you so much.
Okay, is this still a good number to reach you at, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, just keep your phone on you. It does show up as a blocked or restricted number sometimes when the officers call, so just make sure you answer any phone calls you receive and so you hear from that.
I thought Reddit was calling me.
Okay, I was about to say.
Thank you so much.
All right, you're welcome.
It was
Bye-bye.
a blocked or restricted call. It was probably the people from the internet.
See, she didn't even give that as an excuse, which is surprising.
I would have said, well, that's probably why I didn't answer it, because I thought it was them.
The people have been yelling at me on the internet. It hurts my feelings. All right, so what is this one for? I think this is another. Why does it keep linking to the transcript instead of the call?
Because it wants us to reenact.
Okay, that's fine. We'll do this one. We'll do another reenactment. Why not? We got the time.
You know you live for it. That's why you're here.
It is.
I meant the people in the chat.
Oh, I do too. I do too. All right, you ready? You got your.
And the numbers start dropping because we're about to start doing it again.
Just kidding. All right.
Yeah. So, sorry. Scottsdale Police Department.
Oh wait, this is the same call.
Yeah, we're just doing this over again.
Okay.
Maybe this is how it goes every time she calls. I'm just
No, this is the same call. I just this is a lot of stuff to put together.
Look,
I make mistakes.
it's the Mandela effect. We're just doing it again on a different day. Or is that like deja vu, not the Mandela effect? Yeah, I'm just making up things now.
Hold on. Let me pull up my spreadsheet though, just to make sure, because it's kind of weird that I would do that twice. One time, sure. All right, that does happen all the time. What year are we in?
Because Llama is never wrong.
That's not true. All right. What was the date on this? October. Okay, here we go. There is call audio. I just linked it wrong.
Savage said role play with Llama and Buffy after dark.
Oh my. That sounds good.
Okay. Buffy got excited.
All right, here's the call for on the 9th. She's called them every single day so far. On the 6th, the 7th.
Scottsdale Police.
Oh, it's a guy.
Hi, I have two questions. I was wondering if an order of protection was served. Is my first question.
It wasn't a repeat.
What's the address?
It wasn't a repeat. She just didn't get any answers.
Is there a unit number?
That's so funny.
Yeah. Just 1 sec.
Like, Why is nobody responding to me? This is an emergency. He's very what if this is this guy's like first day? And they're like, we're gonna make the new.
I'm not showing any history at this address.
What if it's this guy's last day? He was like, yeah, I'm
Yeah,
done.
I got it granted on Friday.
Do you know their last name by any chance?
Yeah, it's Echard, Echard.
Yeah, this sounds just like the last one.
Yeah.
Take a quick look.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
In the police reports, it says that they called her 4 times and it goes to voicemail each time. But you know, she's just probably like using it on the internet. Like, I've called the cops 100 times and they've taken it all very seriously. But like, boo, if you're not gonna like answer the call, I don't know what you want from them.
And you said it was issued on Friday?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so the courts most likely haven't sent it to us because I'm not seeing anything here in our system.
Oh, okay. How long does it typically take to get them?
I'm not
To you
quite
guys?
sure. I couldn't give you a great answer for that.
Okay, and then the other thing is I'm waiting for a call back. I called a couple days ago for I wanted to file a report against an ex that I have an order of protection against, and I just haven't heard back yet. And I wondered if I could request a call back.
Is this for Laura?
Yes.
Okay, so this look here like officers attempted to reach you and they couldn't get an answer. But I'll go ahead and reopen the call, have them contact you.
Okay, that sounds great. Thank you. I didn't see a message or anything.
Okay, I'll go ahead and reopen this for you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, have a great one.
Thanks.
You too.
Thanks, bye.
Listen, the police reports, I didn't bring them up because there's really nothing to them, but they do state in each one, we called multiple times, went to voicemail, because they have to write that. And she's just like, nobody's answering me. Okay, girl. And so the next day, on October 10th, so we've called, let's count how the days in a row. October 6th, October 7th, October 8th, October 9th, October 10th. She calls the cops every day.
Oh my God.
Like, girl, what? All right. And so here's another cop she did on 10/10, October 10th. This time, she's reporting Clayton. Oh yeah, this is from another website. I don't know exactly the name of their thing, but they do a lot of research as well. So that's where we got this. Look at that picture. A casita with the small house. Look at my small house. All right, so let's hear what Laura has to say on this ridiculously long phone call for some reason. Oh, it's 8 minutes. Okay, good. Hopefully it works. I don't know what's happening. Oh, there we go.
Got stuff, please.
Hi, my name is Laura Owens, and I've been playing phone tag really with an officer who is going to take a report about a guy I have a protective order against who's violated the order.
Mm-hmm.
And I just wondered if he was possibly available. I tried to, not leave a message, but whatever you can do when you call the officer and it says to press 1 to have him call you back. I've done that, but he hasn't called me back yet.
Okay, do you know his name or badge number?
Let me see. I think he actually did leave his name on there.
Yeah, let me put you on a
One
brief hold
second.
to answer a 911, okay?
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
It got quiet. And I don't know if it just stopped. Did he put it on hold? He put her on hold for a long time. They could have given us some music.
Okay, I'm back with you. Were you able to find the officer's name or badge number?
I was not, unfortunately. He didn't leave his name.
Okay, what's the address that the protection was violated at?
The address of the order of protection, the guy's address is. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, and is that address near like Choya and 40th Street?
Yes, that sounds right to me.
Okay, so that's actually going to be in the jurisdiction of the Phoenix Police Department. Did a Scottsdale officer talk with you?
Yes, actually he did.
Okay, and see, like that's the hard thing is I'm not able to find the call since it's technically a Phoenix call. So I'm not entirely sure what officer talked with you.
I think
is there any
Johnson?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I think it was Vince Johnson. I think it was Vince Johnson who I talked to originally about this.
Okay. Is there another like Scottsdale address that it might be tied with?
Maybe mine. Do you want me to give you mine?
Mm-hmm.
Reddit/r/Bachelor Nation.
Your profile picture when you go off is Amos holding a pregnancy test, and it's hilarious every time.
I don't know why it does that.
And when did you call?
I originally called a couple weeks ago, and talked to him, and then I called again this week and have been trying to file a report.
Okay. Did you call on this phone number, the number ending in? Okay, let me try to search it that way.
Yeah.
Sorry, just bear with me. I'm trying to find the call. And see who was on it.
Oh, thank you so much. No, I really appreciate it.
And so this was a couple weeks ago?
Yes, but I've been trying this week to file a different report.
Okay. See, I'm searching your phone number and I am not coming back with anything in this last month. And with your address, I'm not finding anything. Are you sure you didn't talk to a Phoenix officer? Because it would be if the client, if the OOP was violated in Phoenix, it would be a Phoenix report.
So it's like a cyber thing.
It's like a internet
I know
thing.
it's kind of, oh, okay, I see.
Oh, so this isn't like a real thing. He's like, oh, I see. It's not real. Got it.
Is there any other Phoenix address that it could be? Here, actually, let me search that address real quick.
She's like, sir, I am a
okay. Thank you so much.
Oh, it's still going.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, I am not finding anything with that address or with this phone number. I can put in a new call to have a different officer call you back, but unfortunately, I don't have any way of finding out who you talked to and who you took the report with.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's totally fine. There was a second man who does live in Scottsdale, who I filed an order of protection against as well, and I was wondering if maybe it would be associated with his address because I've given his address before as well.
Right.
You want to try his address?
Yeah, let me try that address.
Okay, thank you so much. It's
Thanks.
This guy's like, yeah, I'm just gonna keep putting you on like mute
Mute, please.
because he's talking shit to his partner sitting right next to him.
Anything with that address either.
Ma'am.
So I will go ahead and put in a call. If you say a Phoenix officer, or I'm sorry, a Scottsdale officer contacted you, then we will have a Scottsdale officer contact you. I'll use that address, your home address.
Oh my gosh.
Just because we need like a Scottsdale address to take
Yeah.
the call, if that makes sense.
A subreddit.
Can I get a good callback
Yeah.
number?
Why does she keep calling Scottsdale instead of Phoenix if she's in a Phoenix jurisdiction?
yes, exactly. You got it.
Okay, and can I get your name again?
Oh yeah, it's Laura, Laura.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Owens, Owens.
she probably did.
Okay, so I do have a call in here. We'll have an officer give you a call back once we get someone available, okay? It could be up to a couple hours. It just depends on emergency calls for service, okay?
You know, important things.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Of course. Have a good night.
Are you single?
Okay, thanks. You too.
Bye.
Are you single? Okay, so she's ridiculous. 5 days in a row you're calling these people. Like, what? It's crazy. All right.
That's crazy.
She is crazy. I mean, that's just ridiculous. And it's not even like a whole lot's going on, but the internet, you guys, are so mean. Is Laura flirting with Sept? Yes, she is. You know she is.
Savage.
You know, I know I have restraining orders on other guys, but I'm totally saying it's not a red flag or anything. That's fine.
Savage's comment. I'm out of here. Shh.
I'm sleeping.
Like, no. I'm sorry. No. I'm never not gonna hit this thing. No.
Oh, I know, right? Oh, she did. Oh my gosh, she's so embarrassing. You can be next on my list if you want. He was totally flirting with me, and we're gonna get married. He's an advocate like I am. So next up is October 18th. So she takes a break from calling. Go figure. And so October 18th, Clayton then files for a hearing regarding the order of protection that Laura filed. You know, and it's not a big deal, so I'm not going to pull it up, but he says, you know, he wants to quash the OOP as it's baseless, that he hasn't threatened Laura and is the victim in this situation, not Laura. She doesn't want to believe that. That Laura is the aggressor, that he's blocked her via email and 13 different phone numbers, and that she is created to go into contact with me. So the judge does grant a hearing, and they're going October 25th. And don't worry, it'll be there, and we'll get to hear it. Now, so that was that day. Clayton files it. He's granted. What do you think? It pisses her off. You know, of course it does. So what do you think she does the next day?
I'm guessing she calls 911.
She calls 911.
It's either 911 or she takes to Reddit. So I'm just feel like those are safe answers. I'm just going with those.
Scottsdale Police.
Yeah.
Hi, I was wondering if I could just report a violation of an order of protection.
Oh my God.
Okay. And what's the address that this occurred?
It's actually an online issue. That's like what the order of protection is for. But do you want my address?
Yeah,
or?
your address in Scottsdale.
Okay, perfect.
I can't believe she calls him this many times. Like,
and that's in Scottsdale. And the zip is.
I'm going to be drinking tomorrow during these hearings. Okay. I'll tell you that.
And they've actually been served the order of protection.
Yes, they have been.
Okay. What's your first and last name?
Mine is Laura Owens.
Oh my god.
Oh, let me like this video too.
Okay. And your date of birth?
I just ruin Amy's algorithm all the time.
Okay. What's the callback number for you?
It's for science.
It's fine. Oh my gosh. They should just know it by now.
What's the other person's full name?
Clayton Echard, Echard.
Okay. What's his date of birth?
Totally. Like, fuck, I didn't win the pool today.
They put on hold and they go, guys.
Okay. All right. I'll have an officer give you a call back. Just keep an eye out for any blocked or restricted numbers today.
Okay.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much.
All right. You're welcome.
Thanks.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
She's like, oh my God, please stop calling. Okay. Well,
It was fun at first, but now she's bored.
Right. Well, we do have a police report to go with that. So let's see how that went. All right. So this is Officer Benjamin Glass. Johnson's probably like, I'm
George Glass?
Like George Glass. Yes. Like George Glass. So he says on October 19th, 2023, Laura alleged a violation of order protection against the listed defendant. The victim reporting party resides here. I contacted victim Laura Owens by telephone. She stated that she is pregnant with the twins by suspect Clayton Echard. She stated he has denied paternity of the twins and a subsequent DNA paternity test occurred. Owens stated Echard got the test results on October 6th. Owens stated Echard posted on Instagram video, which consisted of Echard stating that the results showed little to no fetal DNA again. He further stated on the video, "Let's go, baby. I know that was going to happen. Thankfully, 5 months of torture can finally be put to rest." Oh, wait, she already called to complain about this, but she's calling again. Echard is a television personality, and Owens is a basic-ass podcaster, both with large social media followings. Owens stated that as a result of the Echard Instagram video, she received a large amount of negative messaging on her social media accounts and podcast. Owens stated she emailed Echard with a request to remove the video, but he has not done so at this time. Oh my gosh, the horror.
Shocking horror. Shocking horror.
Right? Owens obtained an order of protection, blah, 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 from the county. And on the 6th, it was served to Echard on October 17th. The order stipulates that Clayton shall not communicate or post untrue or harassing comments regarding.
Well, that's
online.
interesting.
Subjective.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. Including but not limited to on social media, and shall not cause others to communicate or post untrue and harassing comments regarding Laura's online or otherwise. People can still do whatever they fucking want. So, okay. Owens stated paternity determination is ongoing at this time. She is upset by the negative comments and hate appearing on her social media and podcast pages. I informed Owens that I would be forwarding the report to detectives for review of the incident. This completed my contact with Owens. Owens emailed the order of protection, petition, affidavit of service, and supporting examples of the disparaging social media post. I forwarded this email to Sergeant Dunton for review. Oh, that one's for later. I don't know why they group these all together sometimes, but they do, which is a little confusing for me. But so they're like, okay, well, that's the internet. So then we have Laura. This is for, I think I don't know which one this is for. So Joshua Lopez is her attorney for the OOP, I think.
Oh my gosh.
That hearing. Her asking for a protection order, the one that Clayton was just like, I would like a hearing, please. That's what this is
He's like,
about.
yeah.
Right. So she is asking a motion requesting that she can attend virtually or telephonically for the hearing. And so her lawyer writes, they request that Laura be able to appear virtually or telephonically for the order of protection hearing scheduled for October 25th. Both the relationship between Laura Owens and Clayton Echard and this upcoming hearing have received a lot of media coverage. News media outlets covering their relationship in court filings included People, Us Magazine, Page 6, and the Daily Mail, Life and Style, The Sun, and more. Laura this is the same thing she wrote to the judge, but okay. Laura is concerned that Clayton's fans will show up and harass her or become violent. Laura received hate messages and death threats online from Clayton's fans. Clayton's fans have told Laura she should kill herself. I'm sure it was like 2 people. And again,
and all they said was drink bleach. Shouldn't have to die.
Right. That doesn't mean you're going to die. Duh.
Allegedly.
So scary, right? People say that all the time on the internet, girl. Like, geez, grow up. Maybe you shouldn't have went so public about this, huh? Who would have saw this happening? Because even if she was telling the truth about anything, guess what? There would still be people that would say the same things. Because there always is. Clayton's fan. Oh, wait, I already said that. Laura's abusive ex, Gregory Gillespie, who Laura has an order of protection against, reached out to Clayton and has subsequently harassed Laura. Laura is afraid that Gregory will show up to the hearing. In addition, Laura is 4.5 months pregnant with twins.
4.5. I feel like she's further along every time we hear from her. It's like 6 months pregnant. I am at the hospital giving birth right now.
Sorry, I can't make it. I have a medical emergency that I won't give you any details about or the records because it's HIPAA.
Baby is what baby is.
The whole pregnancy has been difficult given that Clayton refuses to believe he is the father. Clayton turned the media and his fans against Laura, and Clayton refuses to act as a father to their unborn children and their mother, because we don't believe anybody should have agency ever. This has created a great deal of stress for Laura in the pregnancy. Laura cannot go a day without reading harassing messages.
I know.
Either in her emails or online.
I'm so sad for her.
It's tough.
It's heartbreaking.
No. Laura has remained inside as much as possible to avoid being harassed or attacked. Are they outside of your house?
It's a community service, really, that she stays inside.
That's true. So you're not going to doctor's appointments because it's been a few weeks, and if you're
you can just do those online.
That's right.
You can just do those online.
I forgot. You're right. That's totally how that works. Laura has remained I already said that. This is not how anyone should have to live. Laura will certainly endure added stress and anxiety if she is required to appear in person, just like everybody who has to show up to court. She's not a special snowflake. Not only does Laura worry about herself, but Laura worries about her unborn children as well. For all those reasons, we request that Laura be able to attend the scheduled hearing either virtually or telephonically.
She never has to leave her house. She goes to doctor on the internet. She goes to court on the internet.
Right? Oh my gosh. All right, let's see what chance. Vodka bleach was the difference. Right? Again, she went to the press. Right? And they weren't Clayton's fans. I read a lot. These were not they were people that saw your bullshit. Have their own autonomy, who decided you're a liar and they don't believe you. Those are their thoughts. I agree with them, and nobody can have a different opinion unless I tell them to.
And if you do, you're harassing me.
Right? Oh my gosh. That's the same side because there are skywriters harassing her. I mean, Reddit's done some pretty crazy things. I mean, they could have.
Was there? Because, it's giving Big Brother.
Right? All right. She has autism, you guys. Oh, we'll get to that. Oh, boy.
That's right, Pam. She can even get pregnant from the internet because, that's where she got the HCG.
That's true. She's an illiterate vampire. That's true. I mean, I'm convinced she doesn't know how to read or knows the meanings of a lot of words. I'm just saying. Okay. And so this is where we're going to finish up today because the hearing is after this. The Echard v. Owens hearing is 2 hours. And I have to end this episode with bringing up Chase J. Jones.
Because we can't leave me hanging.
Yes. Because Buffy can't handle it. All right.
No.
And she stayed so strong in not looking up anything.
And I am the spoiler. And that's, y'all, you don't know how difficult that is for me. I am literally the spoiler queen. I will read the last page of a novel just to make sure the people I like don't die.
She's one of those people. I don't understand it, but she is. And I'm like, okay.
And I watched the season 3 or season 4 of UK Traders and had to Google search who won so that I could just chill and watch and enjoy.
You're so funny. Okay.
Because it's too stressful.
So let me give you some backstory. Okay. So as I said, I was watching some of early Dave Neal's coverage of when everything was breaking and everything like that. And on one of the episodes, he talks about, he doesn't say any names or anything, but he said he got emailed a press release statement as like a heads up that this accusation they wanted to put out would get Clayton canceled. Right. Oh. And he said, oh, you know, I got that. I'm trying to like vet the person. I told the person like, hey, let's do a face-to-face call so I can verify that you're who you say you are, you know, fact checking like a normal person would, because people on the internet are always sending stuff that may or may not be true. Heaven forbid somebody try to be responsible. Right. Well, that person that sent the email did not respond back. Okay. So it comes out. Now, this article comes out the same day as Clayton's injunction against harassment hearing to Laura. All right. Keep that in mind that this comes out this exact day, which is an interesting coincidence. Okay. And the title of the article, we're going to read the whole article because it's absolutely ridiculous. Okay. The headline is, former bachelor Clayton Echard has an inward problem. Yeah. Yeah. And you're like, oh, what? What could they possibly be talking about? You're not going to believe this. All right. Oh, sorry. I got to pull it up. This is fucking wild.
So this is an article.
This is an article
by Chase
J. Jones, who is a second year journalism student at Howard University.
Okay, so where was this posted?
This is posted on Medium.
Okay.
And if you don't know, Howard University is a predominantly Black university. It's one of the oldest, and it's very prestigious. Okay. And in Chase J. Jones' bio, he says he's a second year in the journalist program. Okay. So Chase J. Jones wrote this. All right. So here is the article. Former bachelor Clayton Echard has an inward problem. Why do so many prominent figures feel confident dancing to tracks with racially offensive language front and center? Yeah. Why are white people dancing to songs that have the N-word in them? Which is crazy.
That's interesting.
It's crazy. Like, what?
Because it's the music they like to listen to, and it just happens to have the... Okay.
Right? It's ludicrous on its face. Like, yeah, no, we can't say the N-word, but we can dance. Isn't that supporting?
But you're not saying it. Somebody else is saying it. It's just in the music you're listening to.
And by the way, here's the clip of his little Instagram, which is just him dancing because, you know, he loves hip-hop.
And I assume it's hip-hop songs, but it's usually by African-American artists.
Yeah.
So, like...
Yeah. And as you see, there's little penguins dancing with him in the video.
I remember when that trend was a thing.
Okay. All right. A recent TikTok from reality star and social media personality Clayton Echard sees him dancing in an uncensored version of 3-6 Mafia's Half on a Sack, where the N-word is a prominent feature. For many people, the video is jarring, and it begs the question, when did white people begin to feel comfortable incorporating the N-word into their content? What? This is not a thing, friends. By the way, this is not a real thing, okay? At all. It's not a real argument. The background. Clayton Echard, a prominent TikTok personality and reality TV star who appeared as the star of season 26 of The Bachelor, shared a video on August 22nd of himself dancing in a workout studio to 3-6 Mafia's 2005 song, Half on a Sack. The short section of the song in the video contains the lyrics, "Fuck that shit N-word on the frame, take him out, take him one-on-one back in the game." The racial expletive is not bleeped out in the video itself. During the same clip, Clayton very clearly makes rude and jarring thrusting movements, specifically during the lyrics, "fucking those whores," which can be considered misogynistic. Oh, okay. My gosh. All right, guys.
Literal. Maybe they are whores.
Right. The video has received hundreds of thousands of views, almost 10,000 likes, and hundreds of appreciative comments from Echard's fans. It marks one of his many dance videos the social media stars posted on TikTok and Instagram. But this most recent clip stands out for how Echard casually incorporates racially explicit lyrics into his routine. Okay. While most fans did not notice the bad optics because nobody gives a shit of filming a dance routine with uncensored lyrics featuring the N-word, others have started to voice their concern with the video. Okay.
Oh, yeah. How many people stitched the video?
Get out of here. Beyond this, many have begun to express their general concern about how carelessly.
Many? How many?
Exactly. Who's even saying this? It doesn't even make sense. All right. Because it gets the song out there. Who's complaining about this? Nobody of fucking importance. That's who. Beyond this, many have begun to express their general concern about how carelessly many white people use the N-word in today's culture.
Fucking white people, dude.
Fucking white people. The history of radically charged expletives. Most white readers will no doubt be aware that their usage of the N-word is a slur. They'll know it's meant to hurt. They'll most likely know that they shouldn't say it. But it's essential to be aware of the history of the N-word, to be clear about why its usage is so categorically off limits for white people. Well, we know the term. We don't need to go into that. We know how it started because we have.
Yeah, I don't need an explanation on that.
No. With that in mind, many might ask what it means when Black people continue to use the word in a present day context, and why specifically Black rappers make it a staple of their song lyrics. The short answer is that for many in the Black community, using of the N-word is about reclaiming it from its dark historical roots. It's about giving the dark word new meaning and finding empowerment from it, while at the same time acknowledging the long struggle that allows Black artists to use it confidently, and people buy their records. Nobody gives a shit. So why does the history of the N-word matter in this context?
Oh my God, this is the longest article ever.
Well, it's vital because the usage of this word confuses many white people in society today. Literally, it does not, but okay. All right.
Why is this article so condescending?
Right. Especially if they are ignorant of how the term came into existence. I don't know of anyone who doesn't know where that word came from. Often, people will wonder why it can be a term of endearment between individuals from the Black community and a slur when used by not those from the community. I
actually don't. I would say I actually don't care. I just know I shouldn't say it, so I don't.
Therefore, I don't care. It's not. Who cares?
It's not even in my vocabulary.
I know those damn white people. Let's address this straight. Oh, wait. No, I'm sorry. The issue of ignorance rears its head most predominantly when it comes to music lyrics. White people, often casually unthinking, rap the N-word when they hear it in a song. It's not unthinking, but sure. Notably, a 2020 incident saw rapper Kendrick Lamar go so far as to stop a white fan from singing on stage during one of his concerts as they repeatedly used the N-word. I don't know anything about that. I don't care. The Compton rapper handled it diplomatically during the gig, telling the fan, you gotta bleep one single word. Okay, whatever. Let's address this straight up. White people cannot casually incorporate the N-word into their vocabulary because it does not form part of their history or struggle. Blah, 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 blah. So anyway, so here's the rub. If we are to promote justice and equality, we cannot allow the N-word to be casually used or thrown around by white people, no matter how upstanding or otherwise good the person in question might seem. This includes white people incorporating songs with racial expletives into their content. In the case of Clayton Echard, we witness a precise moment where the N-word has been ripped from any historical context by a white entertainer, and all for the sake of a throwaway bit of content. It's fucking dancing. Calm your tits. Calm your tits, okay? Clayton Echard's video promotes a laid-back attitude towards the N-word, which in turn encourages others to think it is harmless and not racially charged to use this word.
There's a grammatical error.
Of course.
This is demonstrably wrong, and Echard deserves to be canceled.
Yeah. I mean, ChatGPT makes mistakes, Buffy. Come on. They even say it. We can also add to this to the fact that Clayton appears to have a tauntingly rude outlook on lyrics, which demean women, evidenced by his dance moves, which is similarly not okay. Other prominent figures have been canceled for lesser transgressions. Really? Lesser than dancing? I don't know about that. So it feels important to call out issues like this when they rear their head. Clayton Echard's video promotes a laid-back attitude towards the N-word, which in turn encourages others to think it is harmless and not racially charged to use this word. That's a repeat of the same thing. And so that's the end of that. And down here, written by Chase J. Jones with 15 followers, second-year journalism major at Howard, closeted Bachelor fan. All right.
Whole 15 followers.
So, Dave gets this, right? And then it becomes public. So what does Dave Neal do? He writes a letter to Howard University and says, so there's this article written by apparently a student in this department, and we don't believe it's that person. And what they're saying is egregious and ridiculous. And we just thought you should kind of know. And is there somebody that goes to that school? Like, do they know? Like, we believe that this is Laura Owens.
Oh?
Yes. So you want to take a guess at who Chase J. Jones is?
Though the chat kind of spoiled it for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing it's Laura.
Yeah. Laura did internet blackface. Can you believe that? That's what she did.
She is so racist.
Like
internet blackface.
Yes. I mean, I don't know what
I've
else.
never heard that, but digital blackface.
I mean, I don't know what else to call it. That's exactly
blackfishing.
What it is. Like, she has no line that she won't cross. And like, when I heard that on day, I was like, oh, what? That's who Chase J. Like, no, who does that? Who is a white woman that pretends to be a black man?
Yeah.
Educating people, trying to cancel Clayton. All because on that day, she has an injunction against harassment hearing for Clayton.
So how did they find out?
Through their sleuthing. There's another video on Dave's thing. Don't worry, Chase J. Jones comes up later. because it's not confirmed for a while, but everybody was
So
very.
what was the reaction to this when it came out?
Nobody. Everybody thought it was stupid and dumb.
Okay,
like, literally, because it's stupid and dumb.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Were people like, "Oh no, he said a bad word"?
No,
like
he didn't even say anything.
Did they believe it? They believe that Chase J. Jones was a person, though.
Maybe some people. Nobody gave a shit about it. I don't know. Those that were part of the zeitgeist during this time, you can let us know how that went down. But from what I gathered, everybody was like, what? First of all, you don't want us dance. That doesn't even make any sense at all. Fucking them hoes. But yeah, nope. So it's yeah. She copied and pasted this off of a website. Is that what happened? I don't think so.
I am like, I don't understand what she was just trying to discredit him, try to get him some bad PR.
Yeah, absolutely trying to get him canceled to get the internet back on her.
Canceled from what? He wasn't doing anything.
Exactly. Oh, yes, that's right. He found out by trying to sign into the email, like they did their sleuthing. Because again, you don't post shit on Reddit and not think people aren't going to continue doing due diligence after you've gone away. Because they do. They do. But yeah, he does come up again. Oh, is it explained in Love Trapped? I have not listened past episode 4 or 5. I need to catch up this weekend. I haven't had the chance to. They did think Chase J. Jones was a person until they found out they weren't a person. And yikes. Dave has Laura's number and he tried to enter the numbers to the email and it said sending the code to phone. Wow. Dave did reset password and the only phone number that worked was Laura's. Oh my God, it's so good. But can you believe that? I mean, let's take a list of all of the things she's stolen from other people to perpetuate her being a victim. All right. Domestic violence, sexual assaults, revenge porn, miscarriages, abortion,
racism,
internet blackface, apparently. What else has she done? Oh, making allegedly fake emails from a lawyer, accusing lawyers of colluding and getting her sexually assaulted and is
right.
Like all of this stuff she's stealing from people. And that's what pisses me off about Laura the most. Like I have no empathy or compassion for her. Now, I don't want super bad things to happen, but I'm done. Like, are you serious?
So if this all goes to trial, does all of this get dumped out during the trial? Like, are we going to I know not everything comes out in trial, but how much of it comes out in trial?
Right. And Chase J. Jones was in Dave's Patreon too.
No shit.
Right. Yes. I did remember him saying that as well.
Okay.
Cancer survivor. Yes. I don't think we've gotten to that part yet. It's during Michael's thing, but doesn't that come out later? But she does fake cancer and all sorts. I mean, everything. And it's so just disgusting. So disgusting to do that to all of these groups of people. I
believe she paid her own money to pretend to be other. I'm going to go in your Patreon. I'm going to sign up and pay as somebody else just to legitimize your fakeness. I don't know. That's weird. That's just so much effort, very little payoff.
So stupid. She's always watching. Well, good. I hope she is. I think she's a disgusting human being for taking all of these things from those people and their stories, and disgusting for the things she's done to all these people.
I hope you get the help you need. If she's watching, I'm just saying.
Yeah, for sure. When I found that, I was like, no fucking way. You have the balls to do that? Crazy.
Well, now I'm all paranoid. Thanks, text packet.
Okay. And you want to come on the show, Laura? You can come on and tell me that. I will listen. I will absolutely listen to anything.
I will listen.
And I won't even cut you off.
Oh, I will side eye you. Sorry.
Sure, we'll probably do that. But we'll let you talk. We'll let you say whatever you want. That's fine.
I will. I'll listen.
I would love to hear it. Give me something that says, because listen, we didn't know a whole lot going in when we started this. And that's why we've stuck to like all the court documents, is so we can make our own opinions about what the court would make their opinions on. And girl, it doesn't look good for you. It never looks good for you at all.
But you're more than welcome to come change our minds.
Right? Imagine if it's something positive. You want to be an advocate for domestic violence. You don't have to have gone through it to be an advocate. You could do good things with all of these, stories that you've taken from other people. You could actually do some good in the world. But no, she just wants people to be in love with her. Why don't they just want to date her? Because you're crazy. Crazy. Exactly.
We will do an unedited live stream. We won't even cut anything. You can say whatever you want.
Right.
Put it out there. Guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
You can email Tara at
You can. That's fine. You'll probably send me a cease and desist, which I don't have to do.
Oh,
that's fine. It's fine.
I'm just kidding. Like, you can email them at Tara at tcwtmedia.
Right. I got so much free time.
Like, we will sit here all day. I'll find someone to take care of my kids.
Evelyn says, I joined late and I'm playing catch up. I have always wanted to know why no one asked her in court what doctor told her she was having twins. That's not the kind of thing you know from a stick. I know, but we'll be getting into it because
usually from an ultrasound.
Right. Imagine how many actual babies she could help. Yeah, like she's just all about her instead of actually doing any good in the world. She's a very vengeful person, clearly, if you're willing to cross all these lines. I don't get that. I don't get why you care so much. It's weird. It will sit in my trunk. There's probably 18 there, and I'm like, I haven't checked in like 3 days. If we were men, she would be all over this chat. Yeah, I had a theory. I thought it was interesting.
Don't assume my gender.
Like I noticed that everybody that she did go after is always men. Like she ends up going after Dave. She went. She's
don't say it out loud, Llama. That sounds like a dare.
Just saying. I just feel like she goes after people who don't have the actual experience or knowledge. I mean, they're not wrong, but there's a reason why it's not going in the other direction. And that's because she's a pussy about it. Let's just face it.
That sounds like a dare.
Well,
Take it back.
Take it back. She could save all the horses and dogs. I know, right? Yeah, I know. There's a deposition out there of her, but we don't have it all. No.
How can we get it?
I don't know. We'll work on it when we get there.
Would you need Amos to FOIA stuff?
Maybe. So that's going to wrap up today. Again, I mean, everything speeds up so quickly in that short amount of time. Don't take your personal shit to the internet and don't post it on Reddit. They will find literally everything everywhere.
Sounds like it.
It was stupid of her to do that. Stupid to go to the press and then claim I'm a victim. Everybody's harassing me. I don't like it. To make that many calls is crazy. And I don't know why she stops calling after a certain point because it still keeps going on. But maybe they're like, yeah, you're going to need to stop calling. That'd be great. Part of the deposition is on the podcast. Ooh, okay.
They need to put her on so many calls. You only get so many calls a month. You're shit out of luck if the last one is an actual murder. Sorry, we're not taking your call anymore.
Exactly. She did go after. Ooh, Liz, I have to add that to my list of things to be nosy about because I will be. So tomorrow we're gonna listen to Echard v. Owens, the injunction against harassment hearing. That's about 2 hours long. Normally we'll just we're not going to talk over everything because it is kind of hard to hear. So we are going to pause it a lot if we have things to say. I know that's not everyone's thing, but remember, if you haven't, go follow Schnitzel Ninja on YouTube, because that's our source as well. There's no commentary, but if you want to hear our commentary, be here for that tomorrow, because I have not watched these. I don't know anything about how they go and what it looks like. And I did have Amos bump up the audio though, because when I turned it on, I was like, oh God, what is even happening? So the audio should be good for us for the next few court hearings, because they're garbage. Oh, send me Megan Fox, Liz Neptune. Oh, thank you. Yes, please, text packet. I'd appreciate that very much so, because there's so much other stuff that's going on behind the scenes in the story at the time that, like, I don't even know where to find most of it, because a lot of it's outside of court, but also just as fascinating. So not only did she go after Liz, but called the cops on her on Christmas Day. I'm getting a fucking dry erase board and writing reasons I don't like Laura Owens. Reasons why
feel
Laura
like it should be your background. Should be your new background.
Yeah, I agree.
Do a whiteboard
Today's new
background
reason
on
why Laura
camera
sucks.
and use it as your backdrop.
We are live at 11 a.m. Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. So we will be here tomorrow for that.
11 a.m. Eastern. That's
Yes.
10 a.m. Central for all my Centralenders. And I don't know what happens on the West Coast, because you guys have all kinds of weird stuff going on over there.
She has no lines she won't cross, which is why I find it hard to believe that she's going to take this plea deal. I mean, maybe she will. Maybe she is going to. I don't know. But to have no line, I don't know. I don't know if she will. Yeah, I'm Eastern, so everything, the times are always about me.
It is Llama's show.
No, I'm just kidding.
It says with Llama.
Well, thank you all for being here with us today. If you want more Llama time tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, we're back with True Crime and Wine Time, where we're starting part 1 of 3 of the Captured. The call that brought down Sean Grates. The lovely Amos is going to be my guest co-host tonight. And it's crazy. If you don't know the story of Sean Grates, serial killer from Ohio, a fairly recent one, actually, from like 2016 or whatever, which I guess isn't recent when you think about it, but it is, because I think that was like 2 years ago. So that's 8 p.m. Eastern tonight. It'll be a good time. So I feel like we're approaching 24 live stream coverage. Laura Owens at this point. I mean, I've thought about having to do more to get, like, we still have 3 years to get through.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah, babe. We got.
Aren't you glad? I was like, hey, we should probably get this started now if we're going to do it.
Yes. 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 It is a good story. Yeah. So join us tonight for that. I used to enjoy sleep. I used to enjoy sanity. That's what I used to enjoy. I don't get that anymore. Now that I know all about this. But anyway, thank you all for being with us today. You guys are the best in chat. To our replay crew, remember, leave us comments under the video. Let us know what your opinions are through all of that, or if you have additional stuff you want us to look into, or just, put Buffy rumors down. That's fine too.
Oh, that's right. I can't wait to read the rumors.
Oh, the rumors.
Oh, yes. Kelly Cross. If you haven't watched the beginning of this stream yet, go back, replay it.
That's true.
You started this.
You started it, Kelly. You started it. Well, again, thank you all very much. Share this on social media. Let everybody else know the crazy that's out there, because everybody needs to know about this story. And that's us doing our part here, too. I know people have been spreading this for years, and we want to be a part of that, too, because everybody needs to know her name, because it's not going to stop. Okay? It's not going to stop. Too bad you guys are ridiculously difficult to listen to. I know. We're the worst.
Yeah, I've heard. I've heard. It's okay.
Spread them everywhere, Kelly. All right, you guys.
Can't
You
wait to
have
read
a
them.
wonderful day. We'll see y'all tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern, right here on True Crime and Wine Time. Anything you want to say, Buff?
Nah, just, don't get people pregnant.
Don't get me pregnant.
I got off guard. I had nothing.
That's
Don't
good,
get
though.
pregnant.
It's good advice. You never know if the baby mom's going to be crazy or not. So.
Also, yeah, be careful where you dip your wick. Yeah, that's my advice for the stream. Don't dip your wick in crazy.
I mean, yeah, that's totally true. All right, you guys, thank you so much. And until next time, go forth and be amazing.
Bye.
All right, bye, guys.